Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. This is a very early stream, but Pepsi Man asks, when will One Punch Cat come? Well, we have 2 videos out already. I mean, the next One Punch Cat, probably when season 3 comes out, to be honest, because we already sort of like covered all of season 2. I mean, not all of it, but like the last thing that happened in season 2. So I mean, you know, I don't want to go backwards unless we do like Saitama vs. Boros, so I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, we're working on My Hero Cats right now, which is going to be quite nice, going to be quite awesome. I'm really looking forward to this video. We have done a lot of work already on the project. I want to be animating today, which is new because I haven't animated in a few streams already, so because we've been doing a lot of modeling, so we're actually going to do animation today. Yeah? Yeah? Pretty good? Yeah. When's the next Demon Slayer one? Oh, I don't know. Maybe sooner, maybe later. Ultimate Deadpool X, welcome to the Goo Crew. Thanks for following on Twitch, man. I will see you on Twitch probably later this week, actually. Yeah. Will Overwatch Cats come back? I don't know. It depends on how much time I have, because right now I'm prioritizing the anime stuff because I love anime and haven't been playing as much Overwatch lately. But yeah, I don't know. Tyga, what's up? Edric, hello. Josiah, how's it going? Welcome. Why Not Fun, hello, welcome to the stream. The Fanfic God, hello there. No Nightmare, Nathaniel. Man, you guys are here early. You guys are here early. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. Okay, so hello, Kai. I was about to ask you. Okay, excellent. Let's go. Okay. So I'm actually with my friend Kai, who's actually working on the project with me, and you're gonna see him joining us in the mic and on the screen. Sound good? Okay, excellent. Kai, everybody say hello to Kai. Oh, hang on, we'll turn on the music. Is it too loud? There we go. That's a little better, I think. How's my volume, by the way? My volume okay? Tokyo Cat? Oh, Tokyo Ghoul? Oh, that would be interesting. I do really like the powers in Tokyo Ghoul. Dylan, not gonna lie, you're hella good. You should make your own anime or something. Do you know Ruby? You should work on something like that. Yeah, I actually worked on Ruby Volume 3. I was an animator on Ruby for a season and then left to do my own stuff. But yeah, man, thanks. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think so, because I do have something in the works. Yeah, any Attack on Katsu by any chance? Attack on Katsu, yes. I mean, the answer is yes. I do want to do another Attack on Katsu. For those of you guys who don't know, I did do one already, which is, you know, Attack on Titan, of course, but with cats. So Attack on Katsu is a personal favorite of mine, so I do want to do another one for sure. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, that's for another time, though. I mean, when season 4 comes out, maybe, you know, because I'm pretty happy about that. Also, I'm a little curious about sort of like how the spoilers are going to work, because Attack on Titan has such grandiose spoilers for season 3 that I don't really want to talk about unless people have seen it. So I'm just like, you know, I don't want to like You know, I don't want to just like randomly be like, oh hey, I'm just gonna spoil the whole, you know, series for you. My bad. Whatever. Yeah. Cats at work, cells at work. Oh, I see. Sword Meow online. Oh, that's a potentially pretty good one. Yeah, that looks amazing. I'm glad you like it. This is, by the way, I don't think you guys have seen this yet, but this is Chisaki as a bird. So that, I think someone actually mentioned that one time. Chisaki as a bird is one thing that I felt like had to happen just because there was no way I could get a cat to wear a bird's beak look natural. I really don't think there was. Yeah. Will there be a Neko Eri? Oh yeah. Oh, you guys haven't seen her yet, huh? So I've been streaming on Twitch, so the Twitch viewers have seen it. But you guys on the YouTube channel haven't seen it just quite yet. But this is Chisaki. Oh, by the way, he's not fully modeled. Let me show you guys real quick. So this is Mirio. This is Mirio as a cat, but that's on that is currently on Kai's computer screen. And then yes, Kai is an animator / 3D model and rigger. There's a lot of stuff. Alan Becker, you know, that'd be pretty hype. Alan Becker's a cool guy. But yeah, this is Deku. What happened to my belt buckle? I had a belt buckle here. What happened to it? Anyway. Who's that? Pipenico. Welcome to the Gooker. Thanks for following on Twitch, dude. Eterio, the T-posing Mario. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, Alan Becker is 2D. He's a really cool guy, but like, it'd be difficult for us to collab because he does stick figure stuff and 2D stuff. But it would be really cool if we collab one day. I'm not gonna lie. You know, that would certainly be awesome. But yeah, we do very different things. Where the heck did my... Where the heck did my belt buckle go? Could have sworn I had it somewhere. Well, anyway. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, I'll get that belt buckle back later. Anyway, so that's Neku. Neku is Deku's cat name, but he's not fully textured yet. And then we also have, for those of you guys who haven't seen him, I'll show you Chidori real quick. Chidori is Chisaki. Chidori is just a temporary name. Chisaki is Overhaul, and he is a crow. So he actually has the full model, which I'm going to show you in a bit, where he actually has hair and stuff. But right now we have a proxy model for his hair because his hair is so heavy. So we'll do that, and then we'll just go ahead and make him bald real quick. And then go ahead and do this. I'll show you guys what he looks like. And there we go. So that's what he looks like. This is Cheapsaki. Is currently what I'm calling him, Cheapsaki, because he's a bird and he makes cheap noises. So yeah, his name is Cheapsaki for now. But yeah, it's because he's a bird. So I don't want to make a meow pun because he's not a cat. So you know, yeah, all that good stuff. One Piece cats. Oh yeah, One Piece would be fun. Yeah, Mob Psycho 100 cats. That'd be pretty cool. Kai Chisaki is in the chat. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Anyway, so that's cute. They also got tail feathers and all that good stuff. So yeah, they're all good to go. Tail feathers are rigged. Not that you guys really care too much, but you know, whoa, bam! Look at that! Look at that rig right there. Frame rate's a little slow because he's not simplified right now, but anyway. So that's what he looks like. Very fun, very exciting. But I take off all his hair because he's too heavy with the hair on. So I'm gonna turn that off again. Anyway, what else do we got? You guys wanted to see Eri, right? Before that, let's show you Chrono. Make his ultimate form wings. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. It's not a bad idea. Overload? You mean Overhaul? Overhaul is a bird? Yes. You did call it indeed. Yeah. Is there a reason you use cats in your videos? I mean, mostly just because they're cute and they're actually technically easier to. Oh, Kai, are you here?
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Yes, I've been talking.
You've been talking this whole time? I was wondering when you were gonna unmute yourself. Anyway, Kai's here, guys. Kai's here.
Hi. Oops.
That's okay. I was gonna ask, but I thought you were like still doing something.
Yeah, because I was talking and you were talking over me. I was like, damn, he's good today.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway. But yeah, this. Oh, by the way, guys, let me know if Kai's voice is like louder than mine, or yeah, too loud or too soft or anything. Yeah. Yeah. T pose. This is technically an A pose, by the way, for those guys who want to learn more about 3D animation. But anyway, so this is Chrono. So Chrono actually is a bird as well, and he is evil Birdman with a hoodie. So that's fun. And then Nemoto or Shin.
Oh, my voice is a bit muffled.
Is it a bit muffled? Might be your mic.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's better. Well, that's a lot better. Yeah. Yeah. So this is Nemoto. Nemoto is the one who thinks he's the best at everything. I don't know what his deal is, but he's actually a darker color, so his tail feathers are black. But he's also a crow, and he has no arms because his arms are always underneath his cloak. But yeah, it's cute. It's cute, right? It's cute. Isn't that a crow from My Hero Academia? It is. It is. Yeah. So that's them, and then finally, I guess I show you guys what Eri looks like because you guys haven't seen her yet. And this is her. Let me go ahead and on her outline layer real quick. There we go. So this is Eri, and she actually has one thing that nobody else has, which is paw pads. So you can see on her feet and her hands, she has these little paw pads, toe beans, whatever you want to call them. So that's pretty cute, because she's the only one actually with her hands completely exposed. Although I do think we were going to add it for Deku, right? I think we're going to add it for Deku.
Ooh, I never seen this. That's pretty cute.
Oh, the paw pads? You haven't seen them yet? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So, and they're pretty easy to make. I just took them off the mesh, so it's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then yeah, I think that's basically it. Yeah, I like it too. I think they're turning out really well. So anyway, back to this guy. Yeah. Why is she so sad? She's always sad. Yeah, she's just constantly sad. I mean, we're doing the overhaul fight, so she's gonna be sad like the whole time. Basically, that's all she can do. She's just sad and she does things. Yeah. Oh right, let me change the song request thing. Hang on.
Ooh, that's very nice.
There we go.
Will you have tutorials about how you made your tone shader?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Great.
yeah, young boy Corey says that. I mean, I do feel like I should, but at the same time, I'm never fully satisfied with it. It's the same problem I have with like scripts too. Because like I always feel like there's always something that I didn't do right that I work around willingly because I'm too lazy to fix it. And so if I were ever to actually like say like this is how I did it, it would require like a lot of like I'm gonna work around this and then work around that, even though I could have just done it right the first time. But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a tutorial. There's a very different workflow in Eevee for toon shading than there is in Blender Internal. I've done a lot of tutorials for Blender Internal, not only on stream, but also like in the Blender Cloud and stuff to talk about how toon shading works in Blender, but that's all changed with Eevee, so it would be worth doing another one at some point. Demon FSHN, welcome to the Goku, thanks for following. Your animations are just CGI? Yeah, they are, but there's a lot of 2D elements in there. Corey Carter, thanks for following. What's up, Kai?
No, because QWXJ.
Ah, yes. What song did you use in Gods Don't Die?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot of questioning the same thing. That's a good question though, because I don't actually remember.
Because on the video you say it's from audiojungle.net.
Yeah.
It's no title.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if this was the case, but I feel like it is because people have asked me this before, quite often actually, and I can't remember if it was for 1 or 2, but one of them, whichever one it is, when they ask me about it, every time I look it up, I realize that the song has no name. It's just called Action, which is the genre, and that's it.
Okay.
And then I tried looking it up on Audio Jungle for like the link and stuff, and it wasn't there. So I actually don't know anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, I really have no idea. Yeah. So I guess that's the answer. Yeah. Can you comment it? I mean, I can comment it, but there's not really an answer there for you. TW. Extra. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's Apple. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the $25 super chat. I know your finger didn't slip. Your finger deliberately pressed that button. And thank you so much. Thank you. Oh man. Thank you so much, Apple, for 20. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Okay, anyway. Matey says tutorial for modeling Genos as a cat. That would be pretty hard. I mean, actually, yeah, Genos was actually a mix between us two, because no, because you did redo Genos' base model at the time. I do remember that.
Yeah. We did the face.
Yeah, especially the face.
And
because we added the mouth. Actually. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we got the mouth done, yeah. But the arm was in particular pretty awesome.
Yeah, I did the arms, like the metal arms. I did that.
Yeah.
I actually did the credit actually.
Yeah, especially for the second one. I think the first one was a little bit more basic, but the second one you had the new arms and the new hoodie and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anyway. It's Shadow also don't. Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. That's €1. Thank you. Dylan, try to say my name in English. It's super hard. Oskari Klaas. Is that good? I don't know. Yeah, how do you do the particle effect when you're making the way for the Demon Slayer cat? Because you can't add particles to a curve. Oh yeah, dude. That's a good question.
Good question.
Yeah. So the particles were actually manually placed in the path of the curve. So like I actually had to add a mesh separate from the curve and place the mesh sort of in the way of the curve as it passes through, and then right when it passes through, it emits particles. And that's just an illusion basically. It doesn't actually follow the curve at all. Yeah. What is your process of animation and how can I get better at it? Would appreciate it. Thanks. I don't know. Process. I mean, it's a very big question. Because like animating is only such a small part of it. Just because we have so many other parts of pipeline that we will focus on as well. I would say that like my process is very involved. Just for animation itself, is very involved in like feeling it out. I do a lot of stuff on the fly, but like the main thing is I don't animate pose to pose. I typically animate straight ahead. So for those of you guys who are animators out there who are watching this, you guys know what I'm talking about. But if you're not, the difference between pose to pose and straight ahead is pose to pose is basically when you literally pose a character and then move the entire character, and then you move to a different frame and you pose the entire character again. I don't do that. I do straight ahead, which is when you don't pose the whole character, but I move individual parts. So I'll actually just pose, for example, just the hip, and then I'll do like a whole pass of the animation. Well, not the whole pass, but I'll do like a whole pass of the animation basically with just the hip bone. And then I'll go through and I'll go back and I'll be like, okay, now I'm going to animate the arms. Now I'm going to animate the head. Now I'm going to animate. So I do it in sort of a layered process that way. So that's very different than pose to pose. Yeah. Also, another thing for pose to pose is you can technically do poses for straight ahead, technically, You can do full body poses that way, but the difference is that for pose to pose, the process is that you go through, make some poses, and then go back and then insert poses in between. But for straight ahead, you don't go back, like ever. You just go forward. That's the idea. Yeah, I think that's the gist of it. But in terms of how to get better, it's mostly just practice. Practice, reference, more practice. Yeah.
More reference.
More reference. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So basically the animation is not animation, but just full CGI. That
What
no.
does that even mean?
Technically, no. I can kind of see what you're getting at, because a lot of people who don't understand animation or CG, a lot of people believe that CG is sort of easy, sort of like this computer-generated, calculated thing. And it's easy to think that because of all the simulations that exist, you know, like fluid simulations, cloth simulations. Those are technically, you know, computer animated, like generated, you know, simulated things. But the reality of it is that CG is a very handcrafted art still. So while a lot of stuff can be automated, most of the stuff is not. So when you say, is it animation still? 100% it still is. All the animation is still hand animated. It's just not drawn. But you do have to hand animate. Like all these things have to move based on a human's touch, essentially. It's a very manual process still. But yeah. Why not pose to pose? Just preference? Yeah, just preference. I personally feel like pose to pose can slow me down, but that's just me. I think a lot of people work better pose to pose. And I do think that pose to pose works better for a studio environment, simply because it has a huge advantage in being able to animate a first pass faster. When you have like a director or something who needs to look at it, because if you do straight ahead at a studio, which I still did because I was so used to it and I still animated faster that way. But like in a lot of cases, if you did want to do straight ahead, people can get bogged down by the details, and then you know have the director look at it and be like, oh no, I want it to be completely different. It's like, well, that's bad because you already spent so much time on it, you know, polishing it basically. And then you have to redo it again. So that's why pose to pose is better for studio environments, I think, which is probably why they teach it in schools more. And it's also a derivative of 2D. Yeah.
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 Oh, I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Why is it purple? Like, why?
Oh, why is it purple? Is it?
I mean,
well, it's right there though.
The texture is here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's purple.
Are you in material? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Wait, are you in solid view?
No, I'm in solid view. Yeah. But when I'm in material mode, it's like dark in the back. And this I don't get why, but like it draws like black.
Wait, yeah, aren't you supposed to be green right now? Oh, that's
yes,
weird.
And I am green when I'm light.
Oh.
No. No. Oh.
Yeah, no, that makes no sense.
Okay.
Wait, try white. Try drawing white if you can.
White.
Yeah. I feel like that. So I feel like it's only black because of the shadows. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something.
If you match, but the white on a suit is supposed to be white, right? Why is that brighter than the shadows? That's cool. Okay, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll work out fine. I think.
Oh. QWXJ is still asking about the song.
Have you saved the song to your gallery? If you did, then can you upload it from your gallery? I don't want to upload it. It seems kind of legally gray because I did pay for it, the license. I can't give you the license, if that makes sense. So, I mean, it is like 10 years old, but I mean, like, I don't, I'm a little bit like, maybe I should.
Yeah, bit iffy, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
Curry class. They do this all alone with Sasuke.
Wait, which one is that?
It's a bit higher.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, there is another animator with us, Ramen.
Yeah.
And the other people like Late, he's helping a bit with Blender stuff, and other people too.
Yes. Lots of very talented people helping out.
Yeah.
For sure. As an aspiring animator myself, I want to know if it's been harder for you getting studio work because you use Blender instead of Maya. Oh, that is a good question, but a bad question for me because I haven't worked in a studio in a long time, but by choice. So, but I will say that when I was looking, I do think so. I think so, but I can't say for sure because ultimately I didn't really get a job. I mean, not a diverse amount of offers or anything like that. So like my particular skill set is in the animation of fight scenes, and I was hired for that particular skill set. So in that sense, the software that I used didn't matter. And I think if you have, you know, a unique marketable skill set, then it doesn't matter. But if you have the same skill set that all the other animators have, which does happen a lot for people who go to like, you know, animation school because their reels typically, you know, look very, very similar, then it can be difficult if you don't use the software that the studio is trained in. Just in terms of standing out. I mean, that's just the logistics of, you know, competition. So like, I definitely think that's true, but I mean, I don't really blame anybody for that. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Also, well, good night to other people that are going to sleep. Like,
oh, yes. Anyone who's sleeping, good night, and anyone who's waking up, good morning. Yeah.
There was a question: advantages to animating in Blender over Maya.
Oh,
I think you did not animate in Maya. That's right.
I did. I have.
Oh.
Yeah.
For Ruby, right?
No. I animated from Maya in a work that I did for Captain Sparkles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
didn't know about that.
Yeah, I worked on Dragonhearted, which was the I think, you know, Fallen Kingdom. Yeah. I worked on the last episode, I guess, of that series of music videos. Dragonhearted.
Oh.
Yeah, Dragonhearted. So I did the fight scenes for that.
Makes sense, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so I did the fight scenes for that, and it was all in Maya. Worked with some pretty cool people on that project, and it turned out pretty good. But I did not like animating in Maya, that's for sure. Yeah, it was an experience. Yeah. Do I have some rich history? I mean, yeah. Like a lot of you guys probably don't know that I did some stuff for Comedy Central too, but that was a long time ago. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, don't look it up.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, thanks, Late.
Yes.
And hi.
Wait, is Late here?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Oh, hey, Late. How's it going?
Yeah.
Try restarting? Yeah, restarting. That sounds like a good idea. Me and Late were just talking about, I was trying to get his add-on working and it wasn't working, and he was getting frustrated because like he had done everything right, and so I was like, I don't know, and then I was like, anyway, hang on, let me try one more thing. And I just restarted Blender and it worked fine. I mean, as a computer scientist, I probably should have tried that first, but I should have known better. I'm gonna add a particle system to this later, but for now, I think this is decent. Okay, now I just gotta cover the camera.
It's still pink.
Oh, it's still pink. Late, we need you. Late. Oh, right. When you said you dislike Maya, are you saying in a way that it's difficult / tedious? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm obviously biased because I started in Blender. That's a very important detail that I'm sure a lot of Maya users would be would like to know, that I do have a bias when I say I don't like Maya. But the reason is because, yes, there are a lot of things that I feel like Maya does that are inefficient in terms of the workflow. And one big thing, here's a very, very big issue with Maya that Blender does really well, and that is the dope sheet. There is a dope sheet in Maya, but it's not made to be usable. Like, it's not really like user friendly or helpful at all, which is why nobody uses it. Everybody uses the graph editor in Maya, which is, you know, it's not bad. It's a great graph editor. Don't get me wrong. It's super powerful. But you know, the graph editor is overkill for a lot of simple edits to your animation. You don't have to use the graph editor for most animation like revisions, for example. Like if I just want to, like for example, just now, I just want to move this keyframe like a little bit this way, right? In the graph editor, you could do it, but you'd have to, you know, hide up all the other curves, find the curve that you want, you know, move the keyframe there, but only along the x-axis, not the y-axis, because if you move along the y-axis, it'll change the value of the keyframe on accident or whatever. It's good, but it's too much. So having the dope sheet makes it much easier to do a lot of these simple changes. And I would say like 80% of the time you're manipulating keyframes, the dope sheet is good enough. So in that sense, Blender's faster for animation. Like almost for that reason alone, pretty much. But there's tons of other things too that I don't really want to get into, mostly because I can't think of any right now. But I know there is a bunch of other stuff. But yeah.
There is Maisie that's asking the same question for a good 5 minutes.
Oh.
Tutorial on how to.
How to model an easy character. Oh no, I don't think I need to make a tutorial about that. if you want to make an easy character, you just make a cube. You're good to go. Yeah. You just got to make a cube. Yeah. If you want to make a character, it depends entirely on what you want to do. When it comes to learning modeling, though, in general, I do recommend starting with something easy. So like you do have the right idea there, but I wouldn't even do a character if you're gonna learn modeling.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would do like my go-to is a chair. I think donut's a little too easy. Yeah. So I typically tell people to model a chair, because in order to model a chair, you have to learn how to extrude, to loop cut, to, you know, you can learn how to bevel. You can do all these things in just a single object, which is really nice. So, yeah. Slap some cubes and make a Minecraft character. Yeah, you can make a Minecraft character. That's a simple character. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Super easy. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. What's wrong? Like the eyes are there, right?
What? Yeah.
Not the suit.
Yeah, the eye texture is there. Well, I mean, if you click, it's because you're in texture paint mode, right? If you're in, if you're in object mode, it's not pink, right? Okay, I think I know why. Here, we'll fix it this way. No one really. Thanks for following.
Wait, I know, because of this, right?
Oh, you're so right. Yeah, you're so right.
How do I?
It should be off.
I mean, I can just delete it because I'm going to use it.
I would just go ahead and right click the screen, the purple Just right click the visibility, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And just
And
delete the driver, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and then I'll put that back on then. Hey, we did it! Oh my god. Okay, finally. Yeah, that's so true though. Actually, I forgot to mention that happens to me every time. Like every time I texture paint, I forget to turn off the solidify. Yeah, it ruins everything. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
We are good. Rimuru Tempest, is that you? I've been watching this guy's videos for years, and I just want to say that I just love how he takes time and does these videos. I'm grateful. Oh, thank you very much, man. Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate it. That's why I make them. Which is, speaking of which, Paulo says, is there another reason you're making these animations other than the personal fulfillment, like a portfolio? Yes, there is. I specifically am making videos so that I can get better. That's an important part of my personal philosophy. I learn based on project-based a project-based workflow. So like, if I don't set a project for myself, it's difficult for me to just like sit down and learn. And I do recommend, people to learn through project-based learning because it's great. But for me, I feel like there's a level that I want to get to, that I want to work towards in an organic manner, so that I know I can achieve that level. And so that's what we're doing. I don't know about you, Kai, but I feel like the last 3 or 4 projects so far we've improved like a lot. Like it's just been like improvement after improvement. It's been fantastic.
Yeah. Lots.
Yeah. It's been really cool to see. So I personally think it's working out pretty well. And I think ultimately, if we continue at this rate, there's going to be a level at which I feel comfortable where I will be able to make something that I will announce later. Yes. I won't tell you what it is, but there is something that I want to make that is going to happen once we can do it. Once we can do it, that's the biggest thing. Because I was on my own, doing these videos on my own for a long time, and there's a limit to what you can do by yourself. So it's been really cool working with Kai and Robin and Late as usual as well, and Cody and everybody else who's been helping out with all these projects. Just to be able to be like, oh, here's something that I might not be the best at, but here's someone who is the best at that specific thing. And because of that, I've been able to focus on the things that I'm good at, which is, putting out the video, focusing on like what needs to get done, as well as animation, directing, all that stuff, camera work. Those things are things that I enjoy doing a lot. But yeah, how many people work on these usually? As of right now, the team is only 3 people, including me, officially. So that might change, but we'll see. Someone has a question for you, Kai. Do you use a hard brush or a soft brush for UV painting?
UV painting, it depends. Right now I'm just using whatever brush because I'm just setting the lines, right?
Yeah.
So that I can just clean them in Krita.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the line are pretty hard, I guess.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, so kind of like a harder brush, at least for like toon shaded style characters. A harder brush, is typically it's better.
And I don't have like at least for those lines, I don't have fall off like let's see how in certain brushes like it's doing this thing where it's like smaller and bigger sometimes. I don't do this because it's a bit too
unpredictable.
Yeah, unpredictable.
Yeah.
So I just use this and it's fine.
Nice. By the way, no one important just donated $5 through Super Chat.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Important.
No one important. Yeah, no, literally no one important, which is a very important person. Love your Demon Slayer stuff, especially especially your brand on humor of pointing out the inconsistencies like the threads and forgetting the ears. I mean the earrings. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you like it. I do pride myself in finding plot holes. So I'm glad you like it. Yeah. Yep. Please make tutorial of modeling a chair for your character tomorrow. Tomorrow? Oh my goodness! Wow, that was a quick turnaround. Yeah. Hey, look, I can show you how to make a chair right now, dude. Oh, here. All right. Look, it'll take 2 seconds. All right, you ready? You got your pencil? Here, you guys ready for this? Here we go. All right, this is.
Oh, wait. You're still on the screen.
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. This is how you make a chair. You start with a plane. Oh wait, I skipped this step. Hang on. Okay, so you delete everything first. All right, and then you just add a plane. Right. Shift A, mesh plane. Now you got a plane. Excellent. Press Tab. Now you're in edit mode. Now you can edit the mesh. So once you're here, you just press Control R, and that'll give you the edge loops. The edge loop cut thing, the loop, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so you're gonna make some cuts, right? So you just cut the mesh. So I'm gonna cut it twice here. I'm gonna cut it twice here. So now you got like a little tic-tac-toe board here, right? That's pretty cool. Now go to face select mode by pressing 3, or you can press up here. You know, you're good to go. Just go ahead and select these 4. Oh wait, actually, before we do that, select everything with A, extrude it with E, and then bring it up here. Now you got a little bit of thickness. Now we can select these 4 here. Bring that down. Look, we got some legs, and then bring this up. Boom! We got a chair. Look at that. Yeah, that's it. So the main tools you need to know are extrude and then loop cut. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Oh my god, it's Avalon says we need a chair versus Ottoman fight animation. You have 2 days. Oh my god. Chair versus Ottoman? Dude, dude, check this out. Boom! Ottoman! that's the one, guys. I think I don't know. My vote's on chair. I think chair's gonna win. Yeah. So anyway, I hope that helped. I would imagine that this stuff is completely different from 2D animation. Yes, very different from 2D animations. Yeah. By the way, it's Avalon. Thank you so much for the $25 super chat. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you're using the potato mic? Am I really? No, I don't believe you.
What?
I might be. Hang on. Oh, I definitely am. Because this one's not plugged in. That's true. Thanks, late as usual. Thanks for telling me that 40 minutes into the stream. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's far better.
Oh, is it? Did it change already?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Guys, everything he says is wrong. You know why? He has no default cube to delete. That's true. I overwrote my startup file, so yeah. I don't have a cube. I have a sphere now. I have a default sphere. Look at that default sphere. So I only do toon shaded stuff. So my default sphere is actually toon shaded, which is kind of cool. It's neat. But anyway, regardless, let's go back to here. Get some stuff done.
Dang it! Why is he doing that? You know, I cannot control Z.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I can, but look what he's doing. Like I do this,
Yeah.
And Control Z.
What happened? Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait, where did the arms go?
And when I forward Z, well, it's not. I think it's because I imported the. I reloaded the texture.
Wait, does it not have? But you painted it white in Krita, right?
Yeah. I think I'm just going to reload the file.
Okay.
And it's good.
Yeah, I mean the texture will be there, so that's all good. As an animator, I would like to say that you're an inspiration to keep rocking. Oh, thanks, Mugen Master. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Oh, who made the effects in the last Demon Slayer animation? Asked Scott33. That was this guy, Kai.
That's me. Yes.
Yeah, he did. Well,
I helped.
yeah, we both worked on it, but he did a lot of the really cool effects. Yeah, he did an amazing job. Kai, so if you want to know exactly what we did, Kai did a lot of the actual sort of like in-engine effects. So like if you saw like the fire and like the water, for example, as well. But the fire was a big one, actually. The fire was mostly Kai using like some node magic. And so he was able to make the effects in Blender, and then I went through and added to the effects through the compositor, made them look, you know, shiny and stuff, stuff like that. So I had to do a bunch of compositing with the different layers of effects and stuff that he did. And then I also added the bubbles for the water. But yeah, I mean, it was mostly him. But yeah, they were really good. They were really good. Yeah.
Thanks, Annalise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even more excited for that distortion thing that you did. The distortion, the smoky, fiery effect that you did recently. Anyway, we'll test that out later. I wanted to run a test with that with the mesh trails that Lei as usual developed.
Okay, yeah, that would be so cool.
Yeah, but we'll probably do that later.
Yeah,
we're not in a huge hurry for that one anyway. Who's that? Nevia? Thanks for following. Thanks for following. Okay, I want to push that forward a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay. And I will play Blast. How are you editing the rocks? Asks Sebastian. Oh, those rocks are actually curves. Yeah, so those curves are basically in the shape of these square things, but they're technically curves, and those curves have an animation on them that forms the geometry at certain parts of the curve, essentially. So yeah. May I ask, are you a student in some 3D motion school, or how do you keep surviving and working on what you love to do? Learning while doing a project. I mean, that has a lot to do with making sure the video does well. Yeah, that's a big thing. Omega Spirita says, can I ask you a question? I mean, you could. I mean, you ask right away. I mean, I'll answer as best I can. I just can't guarantee a good answer. Scott says, Kai, any way you're gonna show how some of the effects were done? I know only some of the magic behind such things. Yeah, I think. Yeah, but his stuff is pretty hard to dissect. I have the files and I don't even know what's going on. Yeah.
I mean, I can just show how I do it, like basically.
Oh yeah. Actually, you did last time. I remember you did for the water one. That's right.
For the water, but I can do the fire too. So
yeah.
It's basically the same. So
yeah, exactly.
So what you want to do is have like a mesh. Generally, for last video, I used a curve like this one. Just put a little depth. There you go. And I used it for shaping the trail of fire.
Yeah.
And then for the shading, just did this. And I used a noise texture. And what's cool with the noise texture is there is a distortion property. And let me show you what it does. First, this. And the distortion property, it does this thing. It already looks like fire. So it's already pretty great.
Yeah.
But to do the actual fire, the colors, I use a ramp node. Color ramp node set to constant, I just add colors. That's it. That's almost done. All right. Yeah.
Hey.
That's mostly it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. That's the concept behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that already looks really good.
And yeah, plus the bloom effect, and it just looks like super good. Like I forgot what exact colors we were using, but like if we want this to be nice, we have to up the value a bit. I think 3. Yeah, 3. Maybe 2. It's a bit too much. A bit too much.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Basically, that's the
shiny. Thing. That's shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit too much, actually.
No, I think it looks good. I mean, for the actual video, I didn't use the engine bloom. I actually used the composite bloom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So either one works really. Do you guys have really good drawing skills in order to make this great quality animation? It's not required. Kai has great drawing skills. I have mediocre drawing skills. Oh, you're great. But I don't personally use my drawing skills in my productions very much. I haven't really drawn in a while, but Kai does draw the concept art. So if you actually look at Kai's, if you look at the Mirio file, the concept art in the background of that file is actually drawn by him. So you can see the Mirio, Deku, Eri, and even Overhaul those are drawn by him. So he's a fantastic artist. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, don't act surprised.
Oh, okay. I know.
Yeah, that's more like it. But yeah, he's great. So, but you don't have to. So, like for 3D animation, you're put in this unique position where drawing is optional, unlike for 2D animation where drawing is required. So, yeah, I mean, you don't have to be amazing at drawing. You can just sort of like approximate what things look like, or just download models that exist. Because a lot of the drawing part of it is in the models, and making them look good. But yeah, animation itself is separate. You probably get this a lot.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Did I? Am I not? Oh, wait. You can't hear me on Discord, but I'm still on. Yeah, I got this. All right, hold up. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Okay, that's weird. My mic is still working on stream, but. I don't know.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Weird.
We're good. Minfam says, I'm subscribed. Well, thank you for subscribing. Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah. Scott33 says, how is the animation part of the effect done? That looks like
the animation part.
That looks like just like a parameter on the noise texture, right?
Yeah. There's actually you can do this by using this value if you use 4D, because if you use 3D, it's going to be like a 3D noise texture. But if you use 4D, it's going to change the seed of the noise like very slowly.
That's cool.
So it's pretty handy. But you can also use this mapping thing, like to go like this.
To shift it.
Yeah. If you go like this, okay. Like you can go like this. Oops, no, that's here. Okay, right here. Or like we said in the last stream, not the last stream, but the stream where I explained the thing. It was with this.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, they can see it.
Oh, they can? Wait, why not?
Oh, right. Yes.
There you go. With this thing, like this.
Yeah, so the curve has a value that sort of shows how much of the curve, I guess, is like filled with geometry. So you can actually animate that value to have it look like it's filling. And that's actually the same thing I'm using for the for these rocks here on Chisaki's screen, right here. So these rocks here are also extending as curves in exactly the same way. So they have that value that's being keyframed. Yeah.
Late, you've played with adding noise to the vector input as well for more control of it. Yes. Yes, I did.
Yes. The answer is yes.
But yeah, that's basically it.
Yep. Yeah. It's actually pretty simple. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Like it's like it's two notes. That's it.
Yeah.
And you're done.
The 4D thing blows my mind actually. Now that I've heard that, because like it just reminds me of like all this like crazy like hyperspace business. Because I remember learning in physics about how like representing 4D or 3D on a 2D surface looks different. So I do wonder if they actually took like a 4-dimensional texture and passed it through instead of just changing the seed. They actually morph it based on a 4-dimensional algorithm, which I think is what they do. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I think yes, that's how I understand it. Anyway.
Yeah. Makes sense.
How is his back? Is it like just white?
I actually don't know. That's a good question. I just know the shoulder pads need to exist, but that's about it.
Yeah. I'm going to search.
Okay. Just like a figurine or a cosplay should help.
Yeah.
Shazmi asks, how difficult is the software compared to Maya/Blender? Well, this is Blender, so about the same. Yeah, we're using Blender, so Blender is free and easy to use, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like simple, but it's doable.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with Maya, from what I've heard, but it's not the same. You have to learn that. That's it. Once you learn it, once you know how to do stuff, it's easier to do the thing, and it's easier to learn too.
Yes, it's easier to learn new things when you're comfortable with the software, for sure. All the things that they have hidden away. I still learn a bunch of stuff about Blender every time. Yeah.
Ah, yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
That's my favorite thing. The Rigify.
Yeah, the Rigify thing. Oh my goodness, it's historical. Anyway, who knows solo leveling? Phoenix17Z. I know solo leveling. It's a webcomic. It's a webtoon. Webcomic? It's a webtoon. It's a webtoon. It's a Korean manga essentially that is being adapted from a light novel, I believe, and it's so beautiful, man. The manga, it's in full color, first of all, which is already great. It's in full color and it is really professionally drawn. The panels are beautiful. The fight scenes they show the action really well. Solo leveling. It's I do recommend it. I haven't actually caught up on it. I'm actually really far behind, so don't spoil anything, but I do know about it and I do like it a lot.
Oh wow, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright then.
It would be great to get an anime of that one day.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a stupid question. 2D animation workflow or 3D animation workflow is faster, I think is what you're trying to say. Right, Nitesh Yadav? Yeah, anyway. I do think they both have their perks. There is not really a guaranteed one that is faster per se, because first of all, it depends on the animator, and also it depends on the complexity of the show and the characters. In general, just keep in mind that for 2D, you have one advantage, which is that all you need is pen and paper, and you can start, basically. And that's all you need. There's not a huge amount of pre-production. You just have to draw like a sketch of sort of how you want your character to look like, so that you know as a reference, you know, as you draw. But like other than that, like you can pretty much start drawing. Like pre-production is mostly just planning. There's no technical side about pre-production, so you just do it. So then you can just start with 2D. Yeah, with 2D you do that. With 3D, you have a lot of pre-production. You have to do all the planning, plus you have to make the models and the rigs and the environments. You know, and the planning process, you have to make all the files and the shots and stuff like that. Make sure it is properly set up with the right assets in each shot, stuff like that. You have to model more assets, more props and stuff like that. You do all those things, and then you can start animating. And then when you animate, you are saving a lot of time, because animation is a little bit faster, but the pre-production takes a lot of time. And then you have to render stuff at the end, which takes a little bit of time sometimes, depending on your render engine. But rendering can take a bit of time as well. But yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I would argue that rendering is very similar to coloring in 2D, because rendering in 2D is a lot of work too. So those two are pretty comparable, right?
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I guess.
I think so. Just because like conceptually they both take a long time, and conceptually they're both just finalization. There's no like real advantage to one or the other. The only difference is, of course, that like obviously with 2D it's a lot of manpower rendering. With 3D it's a lot of computer power rendering. So
yeah,
at least for 3D
also,
you can go get a coffee.
In 3D you have bugs.
Yeah, you have lots of bugs. Oh, so many bugs.
Yeah, because in 2D like the bugs there is no bug on the rig or something.
Yeah, it's just a mistake that you made. It's not a mistake that the computer made. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's a big one as well. Oh, bugs. Yeah.
More than me.
Yeah. Someone says do Naruto for your... Wonder Boy says do Naruto for your next project. Maybe. Dragon Ball Z is also up for grabs. Yeah. Are you planning for any future projects? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm planning for quite a few future projects, actually. Yeah. Ethan Barrett-Cart says, I'm a huge fan. Thank you very much for being a fan. Thank you very much, Ethan. Yes. Scott says, why don't you create a solo leveling anime? Oh no, I don't think I could. Oh, by the way, Paulo says Lemillion's outfit seems to be only white underneath the cape.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Okay, cool. 10 says, Dylan, do you often use physics simulation? I am learning to set up the simulation, but it always turns out very laggy. What should I do? You should avoid simulations. So 10, I actually don't use simulations very much at all, because of the lack of control that I have over them, and also because they're very heavy oftentimes. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like I just don't use them, but I do think that they are very useful still. And what I do use is particle simulations. I actually use particles all the time. So that I do use, but I don't use fluid simulations. I don't use cloth simulations that much. I do use cloth sometimes. But I definitely don't use smoke simulations. Oh my goodness. Oh, those are the heaviest things. I don't want to touch those. But yeah, smoke and fluid I don't touch for my projects usually. Yeah. Oh, do you script your animations or make a storyboard? I make a script board. So that is basically a storyboard, but without the drawings. It's just words and descriptions. And that's because I don't draw well enough to storyboard. I mean, I could, but it's not really efficient for me to do that. So I try to get my ideas down as efficiently as possible, and then refine them later on. and it's worked out for the most part. I do feel like, yeah, I feel like, you know, in the future for a bigger team, it might be necessary to do storyboards, but I'm generally pretty skeptical about doing storyboards for like a whole project. It'd be good for like certain scenes where you need specificity, but a lot of times for a whole project, you know, doing storyboards can take a lot of time, and so I may just opt not to do them if I feel like we can be more efficient otherwise. But if it does make us work faster, then it'd be good. But if it doesn't, then it's ultimately a waste of time, unfortunately. Yeah. Mantaflow is coming with Blender 2.82 release tomorrow. What? So Smoke says might not be so bad. Dude, that's amazing. I saw Mantaflow. I haven't tried it yet. But Mantaflow is a game changer for Fluid and Smoke Sim. So honestly, yeah, maybe. I didn't know it was coming out tomorrow though. Oh wow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Last time I heard of it, it was like a dream or like a fantasy or.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for that very important information. Late as usual, as always. But
as always.
Yeah. Scott says, I am working on a short as well right now, and my drawing skills are literally 0, and my storyboard is literally just a bad stick figure. Yeah, that's why I don't storyboard as well. My storyboards are really messy. Kai, have you seen my storyboards before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I mean, it doesn't matter because only you have to know what they're about. For now.
Exactly, yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, it's just like, if you're a one-man team and you're working on your project by yourself, you probably don't have to worry about storyboards. Storyboards, keep in mind, are not for the person who drew them. That's an important thing. Storyboards are not for the person who drew them, because the person who drew them probably already knows what they're going to do. The person who drew them can visualize what they're going to do already in their head, unless they have aphantasia. But if they don't, then they can visualize it. So then, what is the storyboard for? It's for other people. So like the director would want to storyboard it so the animators know what to do, because the animators need to know what's in the director's head, and that's most efficiently done through a storyboard, or most accurately done through a storyboard. But if you're the director and the animator, you already have access to that storyboard in your head. You don't need to put it on paper. It's already there. So hypothetically, yeah, that's what I do. So the purpose of script boards for me when I was working on my own was sometimes I wouldn't even have a script board. I would just have it in my head, and it's mostly just but I would write something down, and mostly just be to get it down on paper so I can remind myself what I was imagining at the time. But that's usually good enough for me. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the reply. I want my character's hair and skirt to move, but I can't think of another way to make them move except cloth simulation. Yeah, so you're probably not gonna like my answer, which is you'll have to animate it manually. But because that's what I do, but I don't do it all the time. Like there are certain cases where I'll use cloth, and that's specifically for ponytails. I will simulate ponytails, and that's about it for hair, because anything else gets really complicated. But yeah, other than that, like you could technically use rigid bodies, but I'm not super familiar with that. But you could use rigid bodies, like that works decently well. You can use wiggle bones, it's kind of similar. So yeah, I mean that's an add-on, by the way, if you want to look it up. So yeah, I don't know for sure, but I hope that helps. How's the texture painting going?
Almost fine.
Almost fine?
Almost.
Okay. Fair enough. Scott says I used a storyboard for cameras and spacing stuff out at the beginning. Yeah, it's good for timing. I use script boards for timing. For cameras, that's a very good point actually. So I'm a very camera focused director and animator, so I actually, for me, all my cameras are already in my head. So like that's part of it. So when I think of like a shot or whatever, I know exactly how the camera's gonna move. when I think about it. So that is part of it. But if you don't think that way, if you don't have that vision clear enough for how the cameras are going to move, then yeah, storyboarding could actually help a lot. That's true. Especially if you want to think about like rule of thirds and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I have wiggle bones on my hair. That's a good add-on, but animate it manually is too hard for me. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Ten. Let me show you. Okay. I'm gonna teach you something, Ten. Here's the thing. 10, I can't guarantee that this is going to work for you all the time, but let me just tell you something about how I animate hair and tails and stuff. Because truth is, like, it's not easy per se, but trust me when I say that if you learn how to do this, it's going to feel that way, okay? Alright, it's gonna feel like, oh, I can do this. And once you feel like I can do this, then you can do anything. So here we go. This is well, I'll flip this for you. Hang on. So this is like a tail or like a chain of bones, and you can use this for hair, right? So you can actually have this for Aerie as well. So Aerie actually has hair just like this. So she's actually gonna have to be manually animated, which, you know, it pains me, but you know, it has to be done. So this is Aerie's hair. It's just a chain of bones. So this is what it looks like, right? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna animate this manually in like 10 seconds, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go and turn on the auto keyframe thing, so we're good to go. And make keyframes for all of them. But here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I want the hair to sort of like fly out. Hang on. I'm gonna go to hold the period key and go to individual origins, and then I'm just gonna like go like this. Okay, so you want the hair to sort of like fly up, maybe like it kind of goes like, you know, here, and maybe like being blown by the wind or something, you know, kind of goes out like that, and then it sort of comes back, you know, and then it sort of just does that or whatever, you know. I don't know, something like that, right? Once you do that, you just go to the dope sheet, you select all the bones except for the first one. You offset it by like 1 or 2 frames. You do it again for the next layer. You do it again for the next layer. And now, oh wait, hang on, I did it backwards. Hang on. There we go. I actually had to do that backwards. But anyway, the idea is that once you offset it, okay, actually, I didn't name my bones properly, so they're actually backwards in terms of numbers, so I gotta do it this way. But the idea is you just offset it, and you can immediately get something that feels relatively flowy. Oh, I did backwards again. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's actually good. That's alright. That's right. Okay. So yeah, the idea is that you can get something that feels like hair, as you can see here. It feels pretty flowy already, and I just have like 6 keyframes or something. So yeah, that's all you gotta do. Well, bam! Okay, tutorial over. Good luck. Yeah. I wish I could be more of help. I mean, I also struggle with the idea of wanting to simulate hair, but not being able to. So, that is the life, unfortunately. Oh, Springtrap, I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Where'd you learn how to animate? I'm self-taught. I'm technically self-taught. Bandoy says, I love your animation, so satisfying and cool. Oh, thank you very much, Bandoy. Thank you. And Snowy the Link says, what is your favorite video that you posted? Demon Slayer Cats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Demon Slayer Cats. Oh, Vincent Moore has a good question. How do you decide when to start a new shot in a separate file? So Vincent, I typically will do it when there's a major change in what assets I need. That's what I go to. Now, that's a pretty extreme scenario because I'm a pretty extreme person when it comes to fitting as much as I can in one file. So actually, like, I'll have like files that are 2,000 frames long, and it's all rendered. It's all one sequence that I put in one file. So that's pretty extreme. Not everybody does that, because the files get pretty heavy. But the general rule of thumb is, you know, if you have to change something pretty significant, or at least for me, I would change it once I have to change like the environment, or I have to change like the characters or whatever. I'll probably just switch it out. But if I can use the same characters and the same environment, and it's like sequentially sort of like similar enough in terms of their positions and stuff like that, I'll just straight up animate the camera so that it looks like a cut, and that's good enough. You make it so much easier in my head. I'll definitely give it a try. Yeah, dude, that's I hope so, because that's what I was trying to do. I wanted you to feel a bit more comfortable with the idea of having to animate it manually, because it's not too bad. Yeah. Oh, Springtrap, you're back. Welcome back. I do not have multiple GPUs. I have one GPU, and as of right now, these things take 10, 20 seconds to render. So it's not bad at all. That might not be the case when everything is done, but I hope it is. Let's see. But 20 seconds is not bad. Like 1 minute is probably pretty good. I think 1 to 2 minutes was around what Demon Slayer was at, actually. How long have I been animating? I think 8 years now. 7 years?
Yeah, it's 7 years.
7 years.
And that's so weird because you were already good when you started.
Like,
that's so weird that.
Was I? No way.
Oh, you were.
No. I was still trash like everybody else, you know. But I did start with a pretty big time sink into Blender. So like when I first started Blender, when I first started learning, I literally picked it up and then didn't put it down for a month straight. Like only bathroom breaks. Because I basically, when I started learning Blender, I basically took a whole month during my holiday to learn Blender, and I started learning Blender, and I worked on Blender stuff, teaching myself Blender for about 12 to 16 hours every day for a month. So yeah, that probably has a lot to do with it. I was very passionate about learning 3D at the time, and I got addicted to it a little bit too easily. So yeah, yeah. Why do you sound like? Yeah, what's up?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think that put me in a unique position to be able to seem like I sort of started good, but no, I was bad. I have a couple animations that I never released that were just like for practice. Because the first animation I released was Drunken Boxing, which did fairly well at the time. But that was actually not my first animation. It was my first rendered animation. But like, I did a bunch of animation tests like before that, and they were fun. Nothing, but they're not good. You know, they're not like, yeah, they're not good. So anyway, Soup asks, why do you sound like a more American Jom? More American? Is it? Jom's American? Yeah, I'll take it. I'm more American than Jom. Yeah, you know.
Is it a compliment?
I'll take the compliment. You know, it's cool. I mean, I don't know. I'm from Texas, so.
That might be why.
Yeah, maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah.
John's from Cali, right? So maybe like.
Isn't Texas the America of America?
Is in the middle? It's the south. I mean, it's the very south.
Yeah. I mean, if there is an accent of American, it's like the Texan accent.
Yeah. The Texas accent is very distinctive, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it could be. You know, I say y'all and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, very Texas. Very Texas. Yeah. Springtrap says, what's the difference between different animating platforms? In terms of different animating softwares, I would say the biggest difference is like the idea that, you know, honestly, here's the thing. Every software can do pretty much the same thing. Like, you can animate in a lot of different softwares well. Like, you can animate well. And that has a lot to do with, you know, of course, the animator being good, but it has to do with the fact that they all have the same general concepts. So you can do it. It's just the biggest difference is sort of how user-friendly it is, for example. That's one thing. There are some tools that exist in some softwares, but not others, which is another big difference. And then other than that, like, I guess like the render engine and stuff. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of it's a lot of small differences that culminate into bigger user experience differences. But like, yeah, I wouldn't say they're like fundamentally like. They're not fundamentally different. They're fundamentally very, very similar.
I mean, the craft is the same.
The what?
The craft is the same.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, the craft is exactly the same. The animation and everything, it's the same concept throughout, no matter what software you use.
And yeah, Vincent Moore said, my 2 cents. There's no huge difference between tools. It's just a matter of learning pipeline for animation in general. And that will allow you to do it for free.
Yes, it's very true. Blender will allow you to do it for free. That's a big one. Oh, Charudata Bond says, "How are you gonna show us permeation?" Let me show you. Let me show you my advanced technique of doing permeation quirk.
It's going to be hard.
Oh, where did he go? Oh no! What power? What strength? Yeah. His quirk is the easiest quirk to animate in 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Ace want to know when it's going to.
Oh, how long is it going
to take? Yeah.
I can't give it. I don't want to give a date. I usually don't give release dates publicly because it's too much pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it does change, you know, depending on the production schedule and sort of like how long things take. Because another thing about what we do is like, especially when I mentioned like, you know, learning to do projects to learn and stuff like that, we are pushing a lot of our boundaries every project. So like we do a lot of things that we've never done before, and that does make production times a little bit more uncertain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star Studio says, "What process of making an animation do you least enjoy?" Ooh, that's a good question. What do I least enjoy? Oh man, there's so much. I'm just kidding. I typically enjoy most of it, to be honest. Like, there's definitely an enjoyment in every single part because there's a satisfaction to the fact that it contributes to the end product. But in terms of least enjoy, like, well, I think I can say pretty safely that I least enjoy weight painting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. I think that's pretty high up there in terms of the least enjoyed part. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Weight painting. Yeah, no, yeah, because I actually enjoy compositing. It's a bit slow, but I enjoy it, and it's slow because you have to wait for the render every time. But I mean, rendering's not bad. Like, rendering's pretty cool, especially since I wrote that render script, which has been really nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been so nice. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. Ace, hey, Ace. Shh. I answered you already. Ace, stop. You gotta let other people talk. Ethan says, "I'm a huge fan. I love your My Hero Academia animations." Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you. There's only one so far, but there will be more than that soon. The Misfit says, "As someone who wants to get into 3D animation, have you got any tips?" Yeah, use Blender.
Tip number 1.
Yeah, tip number 1, use Blender. And I say that mostly because it's free, honestly, because that does make a big difference in terms of accessibility and transfer of information when you eventually use it for your own stuff. Because, you know, if you use Maya and you use the free version of Maya, you are not allowed to use it for personal projects or commercial projects with the free version unless you want to get sued by a company that for some reason wants to sue individual users, which is really dumb, but they do, and you don't want to be on that receiving end. So anyway, other than the philosophical differences I have with Autodesk as a company, Maya is not bad, but Blender is better. So here, another thing is, like, a lot of people say to use Maya because it's industry standard, but I don't think that's going to be true in the next few years.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Blender is doing like really well, actually. A lot of anime studios.
Oh. Hello? You gone? Oh. Oh no. Dylan, do you hear me?
Am I back?
Yeah.
Am I back? I'm back. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I fixed it. I'm back.
Yes. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so what I said, I don't know what I cut off, but basically the idea is that Blender is going to become industry standard very soon, in my opinion.
Yeah, you were saying that anime used it.
Ah, yes, Evangelion. Studio Kara is using Blender now. It'd be really cool to see if Studio Orange switches to Blender in the future. They're not using Blender right now, but I feel like they could. You know, they could.
Studio Orange, is that Hoseki no Kuni?
Yes, Hoseki no Kuni and Beastars. Yeah, lots of cool stuff here. Why is his butt showing? Yeah, well. Oh, wait, yeah, why is his butt showing up?
That's not appropriate.
That's that's a weight painting issue, right? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite part. Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I just do a surface? You know, if I do a surface deform, I think it'll be fine.
I think it will actually.
Because it's just pants. It'll work.
Yeah.
I want to do that. You're not working on Chisaki right now, right?
No. Can you show this on YouTube?
Can I what?
Can you show this on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't know. Just don't tell anybody. Yeah. Yep. Just a butt. It's just a butt, guys. Not bad. Ethan says, "What's your favorite Hero Academia character?" I mean, I personally like Mirio quite a bit. I think he's probably my favorite. I don't know, because obviously Deku's, Todoroki, they're all good. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Kai, what about you? Is it Tokoyami?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a crow and he's super edgy for no reason. That's me.
It's true. It's true.
Like,
Yeah.
I think I fell in love with him when they showed his room.
Yeah.
And it was all dark stuff and
Oh, it was hilarious.
yeah. He's so cute. He's a dog.
Yeah, he's dark. He's amazing. So, yeah, Tokoyami is. In case you guys don't know, Kai has an avatar that looks like Tokoyami. It's very similar, not on purpose, but it worked out quite well.
Yeah. Oh, there was so much people asking about it.
Yeah.
When Boku no Hero came out, I was like, oh no.
They're like, what are you Tokoyami? is that you?
Yeah. Like this is my. No. Okay.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Okay.
Is it there? No. Okay. Oh, there we go.
There is.
There it is.
That's me.
That's him. That's his avatar.
me.
Yeah, it's a crow. Yeah.
But it's not copied. This is just me.
Yep. Yeah.
I actually look like this.
Yeah. Wait, I missed it. I missed it. Yeah.
Well, you know me.
I do. Anyway, oh right, Kai, I was gonna say, I can't do a surface deform because the legs have been cut off.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because didn't you cut off the legs and make them into nubs or something?
Oops.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I can
Yes,
just,
I did, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I would read it.
Yeah, you can just bring them back in a note file, but yeah, I did cut them up because I was afraid it was going to clip through the pants.
Ah.
And it did, but I should have kept the legs and
Nah, it's all good. This is good. This is fine. I'll just reattach them. Because you kept the feet with the mask, so we're good.
Yeah.
Mask modifier is amazing.
Are you doing the whole fights and the deco?
Yes,
Turn to Super Saiyan?
that's the one.
Doesn't.
He basically does, yeah.
So it's going to be both fights.
Yeah, it's gonna be both fights. There we go. You guys can watch Kai's screen for a bit. Oh, BlenderCon USA proposals just opened? Like right now? Like just right... Oh, man.
What?
Yeah, there's a BlenderCon in the US for the first time ever.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty hype.
I mean, there was a BlenderCon in other countries before that?
Yeah, it was originally... It's always been in Amsterdam.
Oh.
Yeah, because I mean, that's where the headquarters are and they make the rules, so... They don't want to fly out, makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's in Amsterdam, and they still have the Amsterdam one, but they have a one in LA now in June. So I might actually go, which would be really really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, but they just started accepting proposals for talks, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
What's up?
This is not
Oh,
lined
the
up.
scene? Wait, but you drew the lines based on the scene, or is it because it's
Yeah, but no, it's just bad. I wish I could just look what it looks like in 3D directly,
Yeah, like
but I can't. Yeah.
I wish you could just draw on the left panel. they need to add the
Yeah,
ability
that
to
would
draw.
be ideal.
Yeah.
But it's not enough. Like, there's too much.
Yeah. Okay.
I just have to
You can draw on top.
grind.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, what if? Yeah, what if I just do this?
Yeah.
I don't really want to do this because it's vastly cleaner in Krita.
Yeah. That's true.
But I mean, why not?
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, flat. Is it white? White? White.
Snowy the Link says, I know I already asked a question, but I was wondering if you are still doing stuff on your server. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, for sure. Yeah. The server is a pretty big part of the community, I guess you could say. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's big. We do try to hold collabs and contests and stuff like that. We have some other things that we've been doing, but the server itself has been pretty active. Has been pretty active, mostly because of its forums, which I personally really like. So we have a whole system on the server where you can ask questions about specific softwares to the people who are good at those softwares using the tagging system. Because we actually have roles that do things. Unlike a lot of other Discord servers, our roles actually have a lot of utility in the idea of being able to tag a group of people that are experts at a certain thing. So yeah, I mean it's been pretty good. A lot of people have been asking questions. A lot of people have been able to get answers. Yeah, lots of good answers from knowledgeable people. All really good stuff. And then other than that, we have like Katsuverse, but that's a fun little game that I made that you can play if you want. But you basically just raise your own cat and explore the world, the Katsu world, a little bit. Dress them up and stuff. You can play dress up if you want to. It's all good fun.
Interesting. And when I when I say interesting, I mean annoying. Why is it doing that? Like, why? Like, you see those little bumps?
Artifacts? Yeah.
Yeah, it's when straight line. It's when I do this in like and
Oh,
then
yeah.
it does this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Probably because it's not a flat surface, honestly.
Yeah. I think this is it.
Yeah. But I mean...
Oh wait, isn't it because there is actually like
Polygon?
wait. Oh yeah, maybe actually.
Yeah, that could be.
Because right here.
Yeah. It's because it's yeah, because it doesn't calculate the multi-res when it's painting.
Yeah, maybe.
Makes sense. So it's not smooth enough.
What if? Yeah, no. It does calculate the thing, but yeah, I'm still painting on police, so like right here, you can see the bumps are.
Oh
a bit more.
yeah. Oh wait, yeah, they're not. Oh, that's weird. Oh, so it does calculate the multi-res. Oh, that's, okay, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, hopefully you can clean it up in Krita though. I feel like you could probably get the aliasing down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Oh, wait,
I'm
you
just
can?
going to.
Wait, you can paint in the left. Wait, you can paint in the left panel.
Oh yes, I can paint. Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know this. This is the shit I'm talking about when I'm like, oh, did you know you can learn new stuff in Blender every day? Yeah, because I just did. What the heck is that? How do you do that?
Oh well,
Wait, how do
you
you
just go to texture paint and like when you are in the image like this, you can just select here, like the view or paint or mask. I don't know where it is, but yeah.
Oh wait, it's even default on paint. What? Have I never known this? Well, it's a lot better in 2.8, that's for sure, because the UI is more clear. In 2.7, did they have this?
Yes, they did have this, but it was not easy to navigate.
Okay, I see.
Like you had to set this, then set this, and set everything. Set the slots.
Okay.
The slots were not. It was not automatic.
I see. Okay.
But it was bad. But yeah, you learn a new thing.
Yeah, I learned something new. Okay.
Congratulations.
No, thank you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well then. Yeah, hopefully that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Which one is okay?
Is this on Twitch right now? No, Mecha Hunter, it is not. He also has a Minecraft server. I used to have a Minecraft server, but not anymore. Yeah, but we have a Discord server. Yeah, it's the Discord server that we're talking about. Let's see. Oh, late as usual says Kai. The shortcut for the color picker is E when you hover over the color. By the way.
What? Oh.
Wait.
What?
I think in the viewport.
Oh. No.
Wait, what? No. Late as usual, you lied to us.
Right.
You lied to us. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
How long are you putting the stream? I don't know. 2 more hours. Oh. Late as usual says, Kai, I mean when you hover over the brush color box.
Oh.
Wait, I don't get it.
What?
Wait. Shortcut for the color picker.
Oh.
Oh, to get the eyedropper. E for eyedropper.
All right.
Wait, that's nice, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Late.
Wait, isn't there like an eyedropper tool that you can automatically trigger without going to
That would be great.
Because I know for like Photoshop it's Alt, for example. Like it just like eyedropper automatically comes out and it just changes your active color.
Yeah,
Like-
same, I think.
Yeah, there has to be one of those, right? Isn't it like
It's controlling critter.
isn't it like I remember there was one. I can't remember what it is. Was it Z?
I don't think so. No,
Oh, okay.
I can just search for it.
Oh, that's
Input.
right.
Okay.
Keymap, yeah. Eyedropper?
E, Alt,
Alt
E.
E. Maybe Alt E. It's either E or Alt E, I guess.
Sense.
Yeah. Crackle, thanks for following, dude.
Oh,
Did it work? Alt E?
no.
Okay, never mind. Alright, whatever.
Wait. What was it? Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't know. Points.
I don't know.
Points?
What points mean?
No idea.
Alright, whatever, no worries. Okay, I guess there isn't one. Oh, S! Oh, it's S! It's S!
S? Yes, it is S. But
Oh!
why is it not in the... What?
What?
Okay. And it works on this too. Oh, and it's dynamic. Oh, so much.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. Oh, you only just found that late? That's yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh, okay. Well,
You learn
thank
something new every day. Look at that.
you. E
See,
stands
I knew there
for
was one. Huh?
E.
E stands for E. Yeah, basically. S for sample. Makes sense.
Yeah. So now I forgot what I was doing.
Oh, you're fixing the lines on the thing, on the scene,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. The Extreme channel says, "I love your work, Dylan." Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, his pants are not working. Oh, it's because I have.
What?
Oh wait, I think I know why. We're good. Okay. Yeah. So I found out a thing, which is that my simplify parameter isn't good enough for smooth animating. So I turn on the global simplify, which kind of ruins some things, but
Oh.
it works as long as I have my simplify at 0 as well, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But E, I like actually this E,
Oh,
the distributed.
is that also? Did you know about that before?
No,
Well, there you go.
I knew you could change the stroke method, but I didn't know the shortcut.
Yeah. That is pretty nice. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Thanks, late as usual. Yeah. Springtrap says, "Do you guys make your own models?" Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Now, whenever we can take shortcuts, we will. So, if I can find a model that does the thing that I needed to do, then I'll use that. But if not, then we gotta make it ourselves. That's just
Which
the
is
law of the land.
most of the time.
Yeah, it is most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, you know what? I'm a dum-dum. Yeah, I'm a dum-dum.
Oh.
I'm a dum-dum. Okay. How hard is it to make a model? It is difficult, but not impossible. Like modeling is like me and Kai have an agreement on this. Modeling is the process of modeling is just to do it. There's like a lot of things you can try to take shortcuts on, but most of the time you can't really take shortcuts on modeling. So you just have to do it. It's very similar to drawing in a lot of ways. Like for drawing, is the same thing. You just have to do it. Like you want to draw something, you gotta draw it. It's just that's how it works. You can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna press the draw button. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So modeling.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, modeling is very similar. If you use a game model for animation, do you change the tries into quads first? I actually don't. And the only reason is because the algorithm for changing tries to quads is not perfect in Blender. And I mean, it's Blender's fault. It's just the fact of the matter is it will ruin some of the UVs, which will make the textures look weird. So I used to try to do that, and then I used to try to convert the tries to quads early on, and then I would realize like halfway through the animation, I'd be like, wait a minute, there's like a polygon or two here that is distorted because the texture is distorted because of the UVs being all whack. So I don't recommend converting it just because of that reason.
Or if you do, just redo the other UVs.
Yeah, you can redo the UVs, but typically it's not worth it. I mean, there's no real downside to using tries, in my opinion. Especially since they're already weighted and everything. Like, the deformation is probably pretty good already with the game characters you download. So it's decent enough for that purpose, and it looks good. In fact, there actually isn't a reason to convert to quads, because the only reason why quads exist is for humans. And if you're not going to be editing the model in any way, you don't have to convert to quads. If you're just animating it, tries works fine, ultimately. Because the computer actually converts everything to tries anyway when you're when you're rendering all that stuff. So like quads are really just a human concept. It's just like, oh hey, what's easiest for the human mind to digest and make look organized and all that good stuff. That's a very human thing. The quads are a very human thing. It obviously helps with the topology, but like it helps with workflow for humans. But for computers, they just do tries.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see that. I think when I first started modeling, there were like teachers, not teachers, but YouTubers that said you had to do quads because it's easier for the light, the lighting things.
Yes. That's true.
And also when you a mesh that has tries is going to warp the UVs a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It depends the level of subdivision and the level of details that you already have, but it's going to warp the UVs a bit, so the texture might look a bit weird.
I think that depends. Just because, like, for game models, typically the UVs, when they're imported, are fine because they're just immediately converted. But if you're modeling in tries, it's pretty difficult to get UVs to work. Right?
Oh yeah. I mean, modeling in tries, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know where to begin. So
yeah, I get it. But yeah, that's actually an interesting point. I do wonder if. Because for me, in my experience, the UVs for tries have been pretty decent. It's just after I converted it, it looked weird. So I do wonder if, like, for whatever reason, the way the importer or the extractor of the game models got the UVs okay. So I don't know. But it's a good point, though, because technically it was unwrapped in quads. It has to be. So anyway, I don't know. But my answer is you don't have to. But it's up to you. Yeah.
What are we doing? S. That's the shortcut. S.
Yes, that's for simple. Mecha Hunter says, what's your opinion on Unreal Engine? Unreal Engine is cool. It is a great software. I don't really have any opinions other than that. It's good.
Yeah, I wanted to make a game in it.
Yeah, me too. I did learn Unreal for quite a while on my own, just to try to make a basic fishing game. And,
really?
Yeah, it was fun. But you can't really animate in it, just so you guys know. Some people get confused about that. Unreal Engine is not You can't animate in Unreal Engine. It's just a game engine. So, yeah. Some people do make animations in Unreal Engine, but that's all imported animation. So, you can import animation from Blender. All the good stuff. Is making a game like animating? No, not even a little bit. I mean, it's similar in some way, in the fact that like you're making something, and you might have to use animation in the game, but like the process of making a game is very similar to coding, because you actually do have some coding to do while making a game. Because it's programming. It's basically programming. Will there be Kitten Airy merch? Yes. Yes, I think so. Have you seen the live link tool in Unreal where it updates the Unreal rig as you post it in Blender? No, that sounds cool. I guess that's kind of like animating in Unreal. Yeah. That's pretty cool, actually.
A Mac. Did you ever use a Mac?
Oh, yes.
After the animation.
Yes, I did, and I hated myself for it. Yeah.
That much?
No, it wasn't that bad, actually. So I did use a Mac for a while when I had to, and a couple things. I don't like mouse acceleration, so that always throws me for a loop. But it's a personal preference. I really like mouse acceleration for trackpads, but I don't like mouse acceleration for an actual mouse. So that was one thing that I found kind of slowed me down just a little bit. I think you can turn it off in Macs, but I never turn it off. I don't know why. But anyway, that's one thing. Other than that, it works great. Honestly, like other than that, technically speaking, Mac runs Blender pretty well. Yeah, like there's nothing inherently wrong with it. Blender runs on Mac and Linux and Windows, so you can use Blender in anything. Yeah. The other thing is, of course, I really like having a number pad. Macs does not have a number pad, just like the MacBook, because I have a laptop. Well, I had a laptop, so the keyboard's smaller, so it doesn't have a number pad. It has a number row, but it doesn't have a number pad. So, like, there were things that I wanted to use that I couldn't use. And at the time, I didn't know about emulate number pad as an option, so I just, like... Anyway. But yeah, honestly, nowadays, I think with a lot of the UI improvements that Blender 2.8 has, you could use Blender with a trackpad and keyboard pretty effectively. Honestly, it's probably much more possible now than it was in 2.7. Although in 2.8, Mac's lack of good OpenGL support means EV/viewport is chock full of almost unfixable bugs. Oh, well that's good to know. Thanks, lady as usual.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah, well there you go. And Springtrap, I play PC games. PC. I prefer PC. The only console I have right now is the Switch. And I don't... So one thing is, I usually only play games like with other people. I don't play a lot of single-player games. So for that reason, PC is typically better for me. Unless I want to pay extra for an online subscription to something, you know. Which is how all consoles do it.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
How do you export the UV things?
Go to image. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Go to UVs actually. Wait, where's the UV button? Maybe go to view instead of paint.
Oh wait, yeah. Wait, oh no.
Oh, go to UV editor. Here we go. Yeah, go to UV.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to export.
Okay.
Export UV layout to the very bottom. Very bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
See.
Yep, and that'll save out a transparent image with the UVs out on it.
Nice.
Which you can overlay onto your Krita project.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Bat Cow, this is Blender. And I can't wait for Blender 3.0. That'll be something.
Oh, dang. But how is it going to look? I mean, this one is so different. It's just like 2.8. Like.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I mean,
I don't
right
know.
now I'm excited to put 9 actually.
Yeah, I mean, it might as well be 3.0 already, but like, they didn't name it that way, so I'm like, what are you gonna do next? Like, what are you gonna do when 3.0 happens? You know, probably nothing, to be honest.
Just he's just going to dominate the market by then.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe when they release 3.0, it's like 3.0, we're officially forcing everybody to use Blender. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Where is it?
Alright, I gotta listen to the music real quick. So I'm gonna turn off this sound real quick.
I forgot where I saved it.
Oh, yeah, there should be
Where
a
is
phone
it?
pad.
What?
Oh,
It's in
characters.
characters.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put it in textures.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
Ah. Oh, I can't scroll if I click. I'm still using my trackball and it's a bit different.
Oh, the trackball? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I can't scroll and click at the same time because it's both on the tab.
Oh no. Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, well, that's
Time to
fine.
grow an extra thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
basically.
Yeah. I know you're using the trackball and you're getting used to it, but if you ever did want to try, I do recommend a vertical mouse.
Oh yeah, I actually tried one. And
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I've been using a vertical mouse for past three years now, and it's been really nice. Like my wrist has no pain. Like I used to get some wrist pains like from like a normal mouse, but using a vertical mouse, I can work for hours and it's totally fine.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's been really good, and they never had a good vertical mouse until like recently, because like it's only been catching on like now. But like 3 years ago,
really?
yeah, 3 years ago the vertical mice came out. Only like 1 or 2 brands had one, and like there was no gaming version, there was no high DPI version. It was like the cheap mouse of just like, here if you want to try it. So I got like 3 of those because they kept breaking.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then I finally bought a good one. And then that one broke. I was pretty pissed off, so I got another one. But the other one is the one I'm using right now is amazing. It's RGB. You know, you gotta get that RGB.
Oh.
It's 10,000 DPI. It's got DPI settings. It's got profiles, and the best part is it's got a joystick on the top of it. So the joystick, I have a joystick on top of my mouse because it's a vertical mouse. So on the top of the mouse, it's totally free. So I can actually put a joystick there for my thumb, and I can move it very easily. But the joystick is an absolutely crappy ass joystick. It doesn't work as a joystick. It only reads 4 directions. It doesn't do diagonal directions. So like if you wanted to actually walk with it, it doesn't work. It's more of a D-pad than an actual joystick. So it's actually a really useless joystick. But it reads input and it's programmable. So I actually have 4 extra buttons with that joystick. Actually 5 extra buttons with the joystick, because each direction is a button that can be a macro, that can be an input of some sort. So I actually have macros on my joystick. So like when I open files, I actually pull my joystick to the right and it does Control O for me.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, because Control O is like a two-handed thing sometimes, because it's like so far away on the keyboard. So I put it on my mouse and it's just like a boop, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. I advocate vertical mice though. It's very nice. Anyway, is this Cycles or Eevee? This is Eevee. Definitely Eevee.
Yeah. We don't have time to use Cycles.
Yeah, we don't have time for Cycles. Yeah, it's a very time-consuming rendering.
Well, when I first started to model and animate, I was using Cycles.
Yeah, I mean,
it was great. It looks great.
It does look great, yeah.
But yeah, it's 2 times consuming. Plus, at the time, I had my old computer.
Oh no.
I didn't have even a giga of RAM.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That must be tough.
It was painful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very slow, and yeah, it kind of discouraged me to actually model. So I paused a bit for like 2 years,
Oh wow.
and I went back later.
I blame cycles.
Yeah, the takers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's intense actually. Cycles is a very intense engine. It's if you don't have a good CPU or GPU, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I am going to listen to music real quick for the shot so I can play this out real better.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I hope that's not too loud for you guys. Turn that down a bit. There we go.
Do you work 100% on this project every day? Asks Paolo Cascal.
Yes. Yes, I technically do. Yeah, I mean, I do have to take care of other things, with life stuff. But like, when I'm not doing that, yeah, I'm pretty much working on this project. Oh, Aranos, hey, welcome back, dude. Also, Aizawa, yes, of course. Do you guys use Houdini or similar programs? No. In fact, Houdini is really good at compositing. No, that's Nuke. Houdini is good at, I guess, animation nodes. Yeah, it's like a lot of node-based effects. So, it's amazing, and no, we don't use it. It's also very expensive. But Blender does have animation nodes, which is in the same vein. It's not quite there yet, but like, it can do some cool stuff. So it's it's possible to do a lot of stuff in Blender to an extent, and that's good enough for me.
I think Late talked to me about animation with nodes, like rigging with nodes. I think.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of
correctly.
there's gonna be a lot of additions to like a node system to Blender later on, which is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, can't wait to use it.
Yeah. Do we use Nuke? No, we don't use Nuke either. I was gonna say Nuke because Nuke is a node-based compositor, but Blender has a node-based compositor, so I use Blender for my compositing. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's as good because I don't know, because I know Nuke is really good, but Blender's compositor is already pretty dang good. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna animate the camera first. And then right here. Okay, we gotta get rid of Chrono as well. Gotta bring him in. Alright, cool. Alright, back to the music. None of the programs I'm learning is being used by you. I mean, to be fair, like, if you're not learning Blender, your odds are pretty slim, because I use Blender for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I don't use, the only thing that's not Blender that I use is actually Sony Vegas, and technically Photoshop, but I don't use Photoshop very much. I did use After Effects a few times, but I didn't use it at all for Demon Slayer Cats, actually. All of Demon Slayer Cats was composited in Blender, and it looked good. So, I mean, yeah, I think that's true. Actually, there was one thing I wanted to use After Effects for, but the only thing I use After Effects for is lens flares. And that's it. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. How would you say you gained the experience in expression animation? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I gained experience in that. I just do it. It's important to know that, like, for expressions, you are your best friend because you can make all the expressions you need to make yourself. So it's a really good reference to have a mirror or a video camera that you can use to record yourself doing something. If you don't call the series My Neko Academia, I'll be disappointed, bro. My Neko Academia? That's not bad. You know, actually, like, there's... I'm very conflicted about the name because I think last time we did My Hero Katsudemia, which worked decently well, but, like... A lot of people mentioned, like, why is it not My Hero Academia, but it doesn't roll off the tongue, so that's why. Another one was like My Cat Academia, which, you know, works well, but it's not really a hero academia anymore, so it kind of loses meaning there. So I don't know.
And My Neko Academia just does roll on the tongue.
My Neko Academia does roll off the tongue. It's not bad. It's actually not bad.
Also, your name is Azari.
Oh.
Isn't it like the name of the rig?
Name of the rig?
Wait, I might be confusing something. Azari.
By the way, Aranos, if you're actually, you know, learning Nuke and Houdini, those are great softwares. So don't, just because I'm not using them doesn't mean they're not good. Houdini and Nuke are great. So if you're learning them, they're going to be very valuable for you. What's up, Kai?
No, it's because I knew the name Azri.
Oh.
Because of her.
Oh, wait.
You know her?
Yeah, I recognize her. Which?
It's someone in the chat.
No. I mean, where did that rig come from again? It's one of the schools, right? It's one of the. Is it one of the schools?
Yeah. It's Anim School.
Anim School. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, my name. I don't know. One of those.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good rig. My Hero Academia? Oh yeah, what's up?
I said it's free too.
Oh, it's free. Oh, is it? But it's for Maya, right?
It's for Maya, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But it's free. A good rig for Maya free is
That's a good deal.
It's rare. It's rare.
Yeah. I know the basics on Blender though. If the Katsus are not available on MA, MB, or OBJ, are the models you received from Overwatch the same as your Katsus? I don't know what you mean by the same, because the Overwatch ones were not modeled, they were extracted from the game. So, yeah, I don't know about that. But, yeah, I mean, they're not MB or MA, that's for sure. They're not blend, usually. But OBJ, maybe. Nya Hero Academia. Yeah, I mean, it's a little, you know, it doesn't roll off the tongue, but it's got the right spirit. Dragon Prince. Yeah, it's good. What's okay?
Oh. I said doing puns is a bit hard.
Yeah, it is. Puns are difficult. Yeah, having a good pun that doesn't feel forced is a difficult task.
Yeah.
But we gotta do it every time.
But yeah, Dragon Prince?
Yeah, Dragon Prince. Someone's asking about it. I don't know what they wanted to ask because they just said Dragon Prince question mark. But Paulo asked Dragon Prince question mark. I do think Dragon Prince is really good in terms of what they're trying to do. And it did improve in the second season, but in terms of the animation, it's a really cool style. The frame rate in the first season is not the best frame rate, but you know, yeah. Me and Kai were actually talking about it today.
Yeah.
Do you use any specific shader? Yeah, I made my own shader for toon shading. So this is technically a custom shader. It's a node group that has a bunch of things in it. I don't remember what's in it actually. I forgot how I made it. But I use it all the time, and it's just a toon shader node group. It's all artificial shading, by the way. So there's no light source required. It doesn't react to light at all. it reacts to a vector of some sort, and that then tells it how to shade things. So that's how I did it. I preferred not to have lights in the scene because I like to use lights for other things, like lighting the environment. And unfortunately, Eevee doesn't have a way to separate lights, like per character or per collection or anything like that. So having the characters have a completely separate light vector for themselves, it solves that problem. So yeah. Are your faces textures? They're actual. No, the faces are actual geometry. Yeah.
I should probably name my layers. I'm starting to get lost.
Oh, there's layers too. Sorry.
In Krita.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like, what? That's insane. Anyway.
I mean, if there was layer on, then I would just Krita.
yeah, that's fair.
But these two, see how in Krita I can rotate the canvas?
Yeah.
You cannot do this in Blender.
That's true.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know why. That seems like a pretty simple thing.
Yeah, because I mean, you can do it in 3D. I mean, that's a given, but yeah, you can do it. But
it's true.
Why not here? I mean, can I? No.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Late as usual.
Yeah.
Late. Is it possible to rotate the canvas in the texture painting? Probably not. But whatever. Might as well ask. Hey, Swipper, how's it going? What's up? How's it going? Malak says, how did you learn to make the sculptures? What app do you use? Well, I use Blender for everything. But in terms of, I'm guessing when you say sculpture, you mean model. But learning modeling is a very hands-on process. You just gotta try it. And, keep learning. Honestly.
Yeah.
Paula says, regarding the name, I would leave My Hero Academia. That's primarily how people search content for it, and I recommend to create a name style for you for your content and animation like Anycats. Well, it is called Katsuwatch. So, yeah, originally, I'm most likely I'm going to be calling it My Hero Academia Cats, just like Demon Slayer Cats and all that stuff. But like have a sub name, you know, like with Katsuwatch, or like for Demon Slayer it was Katsu no Yaiba. For this, it could be My Hero Academia, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I do agree with you. Actually, that's a very reasonable answer, Paulo. I like your answer. If I wanted to send you a playbust or render animation, should I send them to you via Discord? Yeah, I mean you could definitely send them on Discord. I'm relatively active on Discord, but yeah, I mean I don't know. I mean. Depends on what you want to send. Don't send me anything that's like, you know, not safe for work. Yeah, but I'll let you be the judge. Oh, Ladies Hero says you can't rotate the canvas. To be honest, the image editor is really behind everything else. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the priority. I can understand that. There's a whole other dimension to worry about. So.
Yeah. I'm going to ask Cody. Now that he's on him.
Wait, you ask him what?
To make the rotation happen.
Yeah, right? I'm sure he could do it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Dr. Bro, what's up, dude? Welcome. Oh, you can't hear? Oh, well. Alright. I'll say hi to you later on. Or in the chat.
It broke again. I think my tablet is breaking down.
Your tablet?
Like the cable is right, but sometimes it just stops working.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's fine. I just have to unplug it and replug it, but
yeah, that is unfortunate. What brand tablet do you have?
I have how do you pronounce that? Huion?
Oh, that sounds familiar. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've never used those before though.
I think I saw a tweet recently that was complaining about Huion tablets.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I have a Wacom,
they're
so
nice.
yeah.
They're nice. They're cheap.
Ah, yeah.
And they worked. They work actually pretty well, but this is something now, and I'm just.
Yeah, you know, actually,
It's you.
do you want one? Because I have
What?
an extra.
Uh,
I have an
what?
extra. I have an extra Wacom tablet.
Really? Like
yeah.
what model?
It's not a mini. I'll take a picture. I'll talk to you in Discord about it.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just lying there. No one's using it, so I'll let you know.
Okay.
Cool.
There's two. Right. Anyway. Okay. So there is just nothing. Lines. Right here. Yeah, there is nothing. Colors. Oh, careful. Why? Oh no, this is just the new layer. Can just delete that. There is nothing in it. Why do I make tons of layers with nothing in it?
I don't know.
Like, why?
I have no idea.
Okay, this one I can just delete. This one has nothing to. Oh, there is two strokes. This is not nothing.
Wow.
Okay, wait, what? Oh, the colors. Okay. Wait. Which one is the right one? Oh, none.
Is that guilty? Is guilty in the chat? Guilty ghost?
Ooh.
A morning stream. Oh yes, exactly. That's exactly what this is. Yep. What's up, man? What's up? Welcome to the stream, dude. Reaper Tag says next time I hope it will be Attack on Titan. Yeah, maybe we'll see. I don't know. Philip2104, welcome to the Twitch channel, which we'll be streaming on later this week. Thanks for following, dude. Oh, Scott33 also has a Huion. Huion. Yeah. Is it a morning stream or a really, really, really late night stream? We'll never know. We'll never know, late as usual. Never know.
Wait, who was
Scott33. Scott33.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any problem?
Oh yeah, Scott, have you had any problems with the Huion at all?
Like the tablet disconnecting or just not working?
Yeah, it would be interesting if the connection issues are like a hardware problem, or if it's just a wear and tear kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, yeah.
Okay, colors right here. And now, yeah. Okay, I just have to take this and paste it right here. Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey, nice.
Finally.
We did it.
Not quite, but it's a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott says, no, never. Seems quite good. Also, still perfect condition after 1.5 years. So,
Oh, okay.
it's not bad.
Maybe just me.
Phony Phoenix, thanks for joining the Goo Crew. Thanks for following. Thank you.
Fabio, we saw.
Oh, Jojo? Oh,
Jojo.
yeah. I'm gonna time you out, but only because, yeah. I don't want to say too much. I want to let other people talk too. But anyway, yeah. All Out 100 says, I'm a huge fan of your channel. Thank you so much, All Out 100. Thank you. I'm glad you like the stuff. Paulo Cascal says, I mean, you guys choose what to animate if you like it and if it has attention right now. Wait, yes. I mean, yes, we do. But I mean, was that a response to a question? I'm confused on the wording. But yes. It's very true. I mean, we do want to choose things that are topical, but also things that we really like. So when it comes to JoJo, oh yeah, in terms of JoJo, it's like I don't watch JoJo, so I find it very difficult to make it because I don't know enough about it. That's one reason why I don't do it. But a lot of people are requesting it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch it,
Yes.
and I see why they want. Like, it's very, very fun.
Yeah. That's what I hear. For sure. Saitama vs Speed of Sound Sonic. Oh yeah, that was a fun. That was a fun one.
Oh, you speak French? Paolo, you speak French.
Oh, Paulo
Or
speaks
Italian.
French. Oh, nice. Well, yeah. First of all, your English is great. Second of all,
Yeah.
you're from Switzerland, and you speak French or Italian. How many languages do you know? That's crazy. Anyway, but Kai over here is French. So Kai, if you want to speak French to Kai, you can speak French to Kai.
Yeah.
Kai will let me know if you're like, cuss him out or something. But yeah. Michael says, love your animations. You and Jay Hanzo are the best animation I've seen this year. Hey, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Jay Hanzo is a beast too. He's got some cool stuff. You guys make those animations look super simple to do, but right now I'm shocked at how hard it is. Yeah, that's a pretty appropriate reaction, if I'm being honest. Animation is by no means easy, but it is very rewarding.
Oh. Oh. There are French people in the chat.
Oh, there's quite a few French people in the chat. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Bonjour. Yes.
Ouais, salut les Français.
That. I agree. This guy Ryan just says Overclaw and Lemullion. Overclaw.
Actually works for both a crow and a
cat.
and a cat.
That's true. Yeah, Overclaw. Interesting name. I am interested. Yeah, we were wondering what to call him because we do have a crow in the thing. I do think Cheapsaki is a good human name, but like when it comes to his hero name, I feel like Overhaul we were leaning towards Croverhaul, which I think is still pretty good, but Overclaw is a good alternative. It's not bad.
I like it.
Okay, cool. Oh, our Arno says, do you use Mary or Substance Painter and Substance Designer? No, we don't use any of those. Also, he said something in French.
What?
Aranos, are you French too? Oh my goodness. There's so many.
He said, "Hi, friend."
Ah, gotcha. Yes, bonjour, Tomodachi. Oh, he is French. Oh, that's awesome. That is cool.
Nice.
Very cool. When will you make an Attack on Titan anime video? Wait, Reaper, are you asking this again? We've been over this. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe eventually, soon. Who knows? Maybe later. Also, probably when season 4 comes out.
Canadian French. Exactly.
Ah, Canadian French. Gotcha. I can only speak English, but I want to learn Spanish and Japanese. Those are good. Those are good choices. Good choices. Forgot you got a server, so I joined. Hey, welcome all at 100 to the server. It is a pretty cool server, if I can say so.
Hey, welcome back, Dr. Bro.
Hey, Dr. Bro, earbuds. What's up? What's up?
No, that's not it. Okay, this one. And, yay. Right. All right. Oh, bit annoying, but that's fine. Okay. No. Did I broke it again? No, it's fine.
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Oh no, please. Oh wait, I gotta fix Mirio's straps again. Why are they off? I'll fix that later.
Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of his straps,
Yeah.
you
Oh.
see how
Yeah, there's
when
gaps.
we...
There's gaps. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll just have to.
I mean, we can just
Did you want to remake them?
what?
Okay.
Just to like slap it onto the
Yes,
body,
yes.
like
That.
the scalp body.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, that's it. That's an easy fix.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Dr. Bro. Oh, you don't know? Oh, you just started season 3. Mirio is like. Is it a spoiler? No, I don't think so. But I definitely think that if you don't know about him, it'll be nicer as a cool sort of reveal in terms of like his powers and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you just started season 3, at least finish season 3 before you watch this stream or video. Yeah. By the way, is it possible to join in on some animations or help out in some way? Honestly, I mean, maybe. Like, it really depends on sort of like what you have to offer, because like when it comes to the animations, we do everything ourselves. So like we technically have every base covered already in terms of like even when I was working on my own, I had every base covered because I did everything. I always found some way to do it. But the only question really is like, you know, is there something that can be done better, like in a way that, you know, like that you can contribute in some way to the project that we can't do in any other way, or you know, something that like would be much faster, easier to do in a certain way that you could help contribute. So yeah, I mean, it really depends. It depends on a lot of things, but there's no easy way to just say like, hey, give me a shot to work on, because we don't usually do that. Yeah. But I'm definitely open to meeting new people and seeing cool artists and see what they can do and stuff like that. That is something I'm very interested in. So if you guys have stuff that you want to show me, like, my DMs are always open, so feel free to. Yeah, Dr. Bro. Yeah, I'll see you. Oh, you're going to English class. Yeah, go to school. Get some of that education. Yeah. I'm only decent enough on sculpting, I assume. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, sculpting is a pretty valuable skill.
Oh wait, by the way, who was it? Mike's. No, the program I'm using right now is Krita.
Krita, yes.
It's separate from Blender, but it's free too.
Yes, it is also free. Which is basically like using Blender, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, technically, anything that's free, you could argue, comes packaged in every software. But yeah, it costs the same amount as Blender does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have I done? What?
What have you done?
What? It's not the red color? No, it's black.
Oh, is it gray?
Again.
Is it getting gray?
No, it's black. But...
Oh, your tablet. Oh.
Yeah, it does that something.
Well, if you're using the line tool, you can use the mouse, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But I mean,
yeah, I know.
I want to draw.
Yeah.
Okay, this. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. This.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good. You're fine. Okay. All Out 100 says, I thought you animate solo. Damn, what a surprise. Yeah, I actually usually do. This is actually a recent thing. I've been working with Kai and Ramen to help out with the project. So that's only been happening for the past 3 videos. Every other video I've been doing everything myself, pretty much. So yeah. So you're not wrong, All Out 100. You're not wrong. It's just yeah. DI Gaming says, what things are easier in Blender than in a 2D animation? Well, technically, animation. Animation in general is easier in 3D than 2D, specifically because you don't have to draw every frame. You don't have to draw perspectives. You can do background, you can do camera changes, you can do all these sorts of things. Whereas in 2D, it's much more difficult to get the 3D space correct because you have to draw it from basically your mind. But yeah, I mean, that's what's easier. I'll just leave it at that. I think that's technically easier. Everything else, arguably, is more difficult. Arguably. Like, modeling is more difficult, rigging is more difficult, rendering is arguably more difficult, shading and texturing is more difficult, UV unwrapping more difficult. Like, these are things you don't have to do in 2D, but you have to do it in 3D, so, yeah.
But if you want to just animate, 3D is far more easy.
Yes. 3D is easier for just animation. Yeah. Blender can also do 2D animation. That's true. Blender can do 2D animation now, which is fantastic. But it's also relatively new, so it doesn't have. I don't want to say it can compete with Adobe Animate just yet, but I think it's getting close. Probably in the next year or something like that, it'll get pretty close. Because they've been working on it a lot. I know.
RSD has pretty cool features.
Yeah.
What am I doing? This?
You good?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh. I was lost in my brain for a moment.
Paulo says, do you read mangas or do you only watch anime? I do read some mangas, but I do not read the Boku no Hero manga. I'm currently reading the Kimetsu no Yaiba manga, as well as the One Punch Man manga. or the Wanpanman manga in Japanese. But yeah, those two are great. And then that's basically it. I don't really read that much manga. I typically tend to prefer the anime because I am an animator. But yeah, one of the reasons why I prefer anime is because of the music, honestly. Like being able to have like a catered visual experience with audio that is like meant to amplify the emotions and impact of a scene enhances the experience a lot. Like I can only imagine what did Attack on Titan feel like when you were reading it without Hiroyuki Sawano's music playing in the background. You know what I mean? Like that's Attack on Titan. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's hard to say. I never read the Attack on Titan manga. So
I think it's a bit hard to read too.
Oh, really?
I mean the Attack on Titan manga.
Yeah.
Because the art is not bad, but it's a bit
it's rough, right?
yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah. I've seen panels before. Yeah. Yeah. Erados. Oh, you.
That's why.
That's why I didn't discover Attack on Titan with the manga. Thank God. Yeah, no, exactly. I agree. Yeah, I think Attack on Titan's anime is what made it so like memorable.
Yeah.
It's really interesting that like Hiroyuki Sawano, like he has a really similar style in all of his songs. I'll tell you that much because I've listened to all of his songs. So his songs tend to sound very similar to each other, and it's interesting because of how popular he is and how many animes he's made music for, and yet like ever since Attack on Titan came out, every time someone hears a Hiroyuki Sawano song, they say stuff like, "Oh man, the music sounds like Attack on Titan. The music sounds like it came out of Attack on Titan. Man, this music reminds me of Attack on Titan." It's so interesting because like that's a testament to the director being great, because Araki is also the director of Death Note, who's a great director. So he directed Attack on Titan and did a great job with it. But like the music for Attack on Titan worked so well with Attack on Titan that it became the definitive Hiroyuki Sawano sound, even though he made music just like that earlier than that, which is really interesting. Yeah. Yes. It's a little more dramatic anime's a little bit more dramatic. Exactly, Boda. I agree. Hiroyuki Sawano famous drops? Yeah, exactly. What's up?
It depends, because sometimes when the anime is not up to the challenge, I don't know if I said that correctly. Like sometimes it's just not as good as you picture in your head.
That's very true.
It goes because I watched the manga before, and you have your idea of how it's supposed to look like and sound like and things.
Yes.
So you can really enjoy the anime as much. I had this with Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really like the anime.
That's fair.
I don't know why, but I didn't like. But the
manga.
The art is a bit the same as Attack on Titans, in the sense of it's a bit rough.
Yeah.
Like it's a bit hard to read.
Interesting.
I'd say harder than Attack on.
Oh wow.
But I still liked it, and I still didn't like the anime. I mean, the anime I don't bad, but I think it's not how I pictured that. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's fair. I think one of the main things about anime that is hard to get right is the pacing of the story. Because nothing in the manga tells you, how many minutes to spend on each panel.
Yeah.
So like a lot of animes, especially since they have to spread it out amongst like a certain number of episodes, some anime will end up pacing it a little bit too slow. Like honestly, there's a lot of things where it's like, oh hey, you spent a whole episode on half a chapter. It's like, what? I didn't want to do that as a reader. I didn't want to spend that much time on this. topic.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, yeah.
but you did.
It-
Yeah.
it-
It ruins the
it-
experience. Yeah. Yeah.
And 10. The two other series. I watch only Majusu no Index, but I've read the manga before, and yeah, first of all, the animation is not that great. I think it's not in the manga. The action is not very the focus. I feel like, but the animation could have been better, I guess. And I was a bit disappointed when I heard there was going to be an anime. I was, oh yes, that's amazing, but it was not amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a mood.
And
like-
of course, yeah, we go back to this, but the Seven Deadly Sins and One Punch Man season 2.
7 Deadly Sins. Yeah.
But Seven Deadly Sins, I haven't read the manga.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watched the anime, first of all, at first I didn't like the anime because of the main character. I think he's just gross, but
Oh yeah.
but yeah, the Seven Deadly Sins don't have a lot of animation. Like it's just very basic, and like you saw the fight I showed last stream between Escanor and Meliodas.
Yeah.
It was just like basic animation for a big fight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. But anyway, I mean, yeah, the style is definitely doesn't have a huge focus on flashy choreography or anything.
Yeah.
It's mostly about like, this is a super move. Now die. It's like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, I mean that's a bit true for Dragon Ball Z. I feel
Ah, yeah, that's true.
because they are supposed to have like martial arts choreography and stuff, but since they're beginning to be so powerful and
Yeah.
fast and
Yeah.
stuff.
But I mean,
It's a
the,
bit harder to-
the Broly fight was pretty good,
Oh yeah,
but it was still very super movie. But like, less so because Broly could actually survive them. So like, there was a lot
Yeah.
more back and forth. Like,
yeah. I mean, this was good. Like that was good, but I understand why some of the animation is a bit more. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. And yes, Leo, it's a French accent. I'm French. Hi.
yes. French
Oh.
indeed. Am says, I really like your official Blender tutorials, Dylan. Oh well, thank you very much. I'm glad you like them.
Hey.
I hope you learned a lot from Blender. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I definitely think Dragon Ball Z is better than Seven Deadly Sins in that regard. But I can definitely see what you mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Is there an anime you want to see getting another season? Promise Neverland. Yeah. Noragami. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Latest Usual says I tried doing something about your feature request. It might be a bit harder than I thought at
I'm
first.
looking at it.
Gotcha. Oh man.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Teddy says, Dylan, I have to ask, what do you think of nowadays action sound effects in anime? I feel it, for me, it's overly based and overly used, and I don't know how to explain it. I agree with you. I don't know if it's like a huge trend, or if it's just like one particular sound designer doing a lot of animes. But like, I want to say like One Punch Man had a big problem with sound design in terms of using too much bass. So I can say there's I can agree with you on that particular example. I don't know about every action anime sound effect, but I do know that it is very popular enough where it does get through production. I personally don't So I have a very particular. I'm very particular about my sound effects, but like I wouldn't claim that I'm like good at it. So I can't really say that like I know how sound effects should sound. But I typically like to have my sound effects balanced. So whenever there's like a bass, I want to make sure that there is enough treble sort of like somewhere else in the scene, maybe, or even like layered on top of the same sound for the effect to just sort of balance out that bass. Or like balance, just make it sound full and rich instead of like too much on one side. Yeah.
I've seen a question earlier. Wait. Oh, it's not there?
Huh?
Oh, Leo is talking about Wakfu.
About
yeah.
About which one?
No, I'm reading the...
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah, it's Awkward King. The one it says the manga One Punch Man is pretty simple and messy, but the anime turned out great. I think it's not a good example because the anime is based on the manga, not on the webcomic.
Yeah.
Because the anime is the manga is actually pretty well drawn.
Very well drawn. It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I said pretty well, but it's really well drawn. Like, Munata is a very good artist.
Yeah, Murata is he's godlike.
Yeah.
Yeah, his understanding of like action and flow is unparalleled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Although to add a comparison, Mob Psycho is based on the webcomic.
It is.
And the anime is amazing. I think for me it's better than
One Punch Man.
Yeah, One Punch Man.
Yes.
I
can
think it's because of the style actually.
Yeah.
The animation is as good, but since it's with a specific style, I think I like it better.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yes, on-camera animation is really good and interesting.
I haven't heard that.
On-camera, it's the studio that does Wakfu and Dofus.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And yeah, they did the movie Dofus. That's amazing. I don't know if you've seen it.
Which movie?
Dofus.
I don't think so.
Oh, you should watch it. It's
How do you spell
amazing.
How do you spell that?
Dofus is Dofus.
Huh.
It's a game. They made a movie.
Oh!
I think it's named Lilith.
I've seen. It's Julith, I think, right? Julith?
Judith, yeah.
I think I've seen GIFs of this.
Reaper is getting out of hand.
Reaper, what are you doing? What are you trying to do, man? What are you trying to do? I don't want to ban you. I'm just gonna have to time you out every time. But yeah, Mob Psycho has such good, impactful moments and character development. It is really different from One Punch Man. Yeah, I think it's different from One Punch Man too, because like I feel like Mob as a character is slightly more interesting than Saitama. Because Saitama serves more as sort of like a comic relief character, but Mob serves as an actual like character that you actually sort of root for, you know, emotionally and like character development wise and all that stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Saitama's also like you definitely want to root for him and all that stuff. Like he's great for that. But like, it's mostly you care more about the other characters and how they view Saitama than you actually care about Saitama and how he views himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading. I'm reading too, and later, I mean, the comics. I mean, comic.
Yeah.
And later in the fight against Garo.
Oh. Okay. Yes.
I'm not going to say anything, but it gets pretty real, and it's it's actually a bit touching. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say anything, but the fact that we don't like we are not scared for him. We know he's not going to die or anything. We're scared for the other characters, but for him, he does have like an emotional journey that he has to take.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because, like, even in the second season, he tries to understand what it means to be strong and why he wants to be a hero and things like this.
Yeah.
He did talk about it a bit again. What's his name?
King.
Suryu.
Oh, Suryu. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he talked a bit about it, but he talks a bit more against Garo.
Okay.
It regrets. I like the character.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we can root for him, but in a different manner of than with Mob.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I look forward to that when the manga catches up, because it's not there yet. It's almost there. It's almost there. I'm gonna need some candy. How's texture painting going?
I think it's going good. I've been not doing anything for the last 10 minutes because I was talking, but
yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, me too. But yeah.
Whoops.
Same.
Also, Pado asks, did you ever saw the French work Last Man? Yes, I did, and it's great. I like it. Do you know that?
I do
Last
not.
Man?
No.
Yeah, it's French. It's on Netflix. If you want to see it, I think it's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll check it out.
But yeah, it's a French animation, but it's for more mature audience.
Okay.
There's a lot of it's violence. There is sex. There is
It's like Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I think one of the one of the director of the show worked on Love, Death,
okay.
Love, Dispatch.
That makes sense.
And Robots.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay, I'll check it out. Any of you guys watch Promare? I have seen Promare, and it's great. Yeah.
Oh, I have not, because I think it went.
It didn't show in France,
for
right?
like, it went like in Paris.
Oh, okay.
For that. Bambi Céleste. He's French. They're French.
Oh, I see.
He says it's not a fan that you see French people speaking English on YouTube.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh. Interesting. Oh. Am says, Dylan, can I send you money? I mean, you can, but I mean, what do I owe you something? I don't know. I mean, I will not turn down money. So if you want to give me money, I won't say no. But I can't guarantee anything in return. Yeah, but honestly, though, if you like people who do donate, there's a lot of people who donate here. I am extremely appreciative of the donations because they don't have to do it. You have no obligation to, but it does help the channel a lot. It does help. Any donation helps because we do stuff that is pretty demanding, pretty expensive. It's something that, oh my god, thank you so much for the €2. Thank you, the super chat. Oh, that emote is super cute. How did you do that? That's that dog with the hearts. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Dang.
Yes, thank you. Who would even say no to money? I mean, I don't know. Yeah. How did we meet? On Discord? Yeah, we met on Discord. I mean, technically, Kai, you technically found me through my videos and then stream, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think just streams actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was just looking at streams on Twitch and you were here. I was like, oh.
and now you're here. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And then yeah. So then he joined our Discord, which is free to join if you want. Anybody who wants to join. Joining Discord, by the way, is probably one of the best ways to reach me. If you guys have anything that you want to show me or talk to me about, I'm most active on Discord. I'm not that active on Twitter, although I should be, but I'm not. And I'm very active on Discord comparatively. So yeah, if you want to be part of the community, Discord's a great place to go because we do have an active community there, and they're all pretty cool people.
Oh.
Skull333, thanks for following you. Is this your job? I do this full time, which is another reason why donations help a lot. Because yeah, there's technically no, I don't have a job. No, this is my job. But yeah, I do it full time. Rashad, welcome.
So much French people.
Yeah, a lot of French people. It's crazy. Is there a way to see all the streams afterwards? Yeah, if you go to my channel, on my YouTube channel page, at the very bottom there should be a playlist. I think it should work. There should be a playlist for all the streams that have been broadcast, as long as they were not copyright claimed, which hopefully they wouldn't be, because I've been playing copyright-free music this whole time. Yeah. This is Blender, cursed username. Oh my goodness, Lewd Lemons, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Wait, where are you guys getting these emotes? Is this like a new thing? It's so cute. Oh wow, Lewd Lemons, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's actually super cute. Not to mention your username is Lemons, so that's amazing. But yeah, Scott33 says, in the video section, either doesn't show all of them or you only stream every 2 months. Oh, yeah. It probably doesn't show all of them, but the truth of the matter is, Scott, I haven't streamed in a long time. So that might actually be the case. Yeah. This is actually our second stream on YouTube, right, Kai?
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So it's only our second stream on YouTube since a while ago. So, the last one was, I think, last week?
Whoa.
What is that?
I just controlled and...
Oh.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. But yeah. So, Scott, I hope that helps. It should be functional. It sounds like it works, yeah. Cool. Godness, welcome. Lee asks, why don't you work for an animation studio like you did with Rooster Teeth? Well, one reason is because I have stuff that I want to do, and I feel like I can do it. So that's honestly the main thing. It's like I personally I
what?
really enjoyed working for Rooster Teeth. Oh, what is that? I really enjoyed working for Rooster Teeth, but I also didn't have enough time for my own stuff, so I wanted to actually like pursue it a little bit, and that's what I'm doing. You know, it's you know, it's been fun. it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. Teddy says, do you have a team or are you working on these animations alone? Any future plans that you're making your own animation series with original story? Yes to both questions. Do we have a team? Kai is part of the team. So Kai, the guy who's on the stream right now, yes, he is part of the team. So he's been very helpful. And also, any future plans? Yes, I'm currently working on an original series that I will be announcing more in detail when I actually have like things fleshed out. But I already have it sort of like it's I'm working on it. It's already there, but I'm working on it. Yes. Yes. But anyway.
Oh, I'm lost.
You okay? What's up?
I can't find the thing.
The what?
Like, remember last time I wanted to draw like. Oh, well, look at that. Like, I don't want to do that.
Oh, occlude. It's occlude, right? The setting occlude?
Yeah, but where is it?
It's under. Is it under active tool? I think it's active tool.
Active tool?
No, it's not. Okay, just kidding. Go down. Go down. Under options. Options. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, occlude.
Yeah.
Hey.
Occlude. No. Is it that? No, it's not that. But
okay.
I think
Backface
it's
calling.
that.
Backface. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, this is it.
Excellent.
Whew, thank you.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Yeah. How long does it take? It takes a while. Hey, the Ed, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. Well, welcome back to the streams. An original 3D animation series? An original series? Yes. Yes. I'm planning an original series right now, but more information will be on that. Hope the fights will be good. I mean, they better be good. They better be good. I'll make sure they're good. Yeah. Like honestly, like. Yeah, and by the way, for those of you guys who are wondering, like, an original series, yes, it will be an action fantasy series. So, yeah, don't worry about that. There's no way I'm not gonna have a fight scene focused. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fighting.
What's the point?
I know, right? I mean, come on. What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like a rom-com? Yeah. Any cute girls in your new series? What am I? What am I? Amen just pledged $1 on Patreon. Am, thank you so much. Another €5 as well for Super Chat. I just became a patron. Love your animations. Yeah, I got the notification, dude. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, heck yeah.
What the heck? Dude, thank you. Super appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donations and support. Man. But yeah, Lewd Lemons, the answer is of course gonna be yes. There's gonna be cute girls and cute guys, so don't worry about that. and cute animals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh, it looks so good.
Almost.
I mean, it's pretty good. What are you missing?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but there's still this.
Is it the seams?
Oops. Oh. This little thing right here.
That's fine. Yeah.
And this thing too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, I think.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I can just do this.
Okay.
Actually, do I really have to? Can I just use the sim to do an actual sim?
Oh, yeah, just do that.
That would be confusing, but he doesn't really have a sim on his pants in the.
That's true. I mean, what would the scene be like, Trey?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just going to match it the best I can.
Yeah. We'll match it. We don't want to put too much detail in there. Fair enough.
So I have a question real quick.
Yeah. Oh wait, hang on one second. Hang on. Lululemon just donated $25 super chat. 25. Lululemon, so thank you so much. More support for cute girls. of course. Yes, thank you. Your cute girl fund will be appreciated. It's gonna go straight towards the cute girl fund. Don't worry. Because your animations are too good. Thank you. I'm headed. Another Leo just pledged $1 on Patreon as well. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
I'm headed back to work. Enjoy the rest of your stream, dude. Lululemons, thank you so much. Have a good time at work. Thank you so much for donating and dropping by. I super appreciate it. Yes, have a good time at work. But Am says, "Wow, Lululemons beat me." No. Any amount is appreciated. Don't worry, Am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can I assign myself as a voice actor on Discord? I once voiced 2 lines on a friend's animation. Oh yeah, for sure, Scott, dude. Yeah, if you can give yourself roles based on what you think is your expertise in any way that you want to. Yeah, I mean, and you can give yourself as many roles as you want. I have like 25 roles or something.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
This is terrible. Don't do this.
Oh no.
Yikes. Wow, this is so weird because right here is fine, but not here. Like around here it was fine too.
What is that?
I mean, why not? I guess. But...
Oh.
Okay.
I don't understand anything.
That's my line.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's me right now.
Yeah, I know. It's rough.
Yes. Oops.
These models are super well made. I agree. They're turning out really good.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Kai did all the models. He modeled them, and he's texturing them right now as well. I did model some of them as well in terms of like certain accessories and stuff, but Kai modeled the base mesh for all of them, and they look great. Yeah. And they're turning out really good. I don't know if you guys who are in the stream right now were able to see all the characters yet, but we do have all the characters pretty much done now, actually, except for the texturing. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Just finishing the characters. Like, I'm sure there's still some things we can do, but we can animate them, so they are basically done. Yeah, exactly. Oh wait, save. Yes, save. Yeah. Save the texture, save the file. Yeah. Yep. Ramen is in the team too. He does not model, no, but he animates. Yeah. He wanted to do some other stuff too. I think he wanted to do effects. Yeah. I was teaching him particle systems in Blender, and he did a pretty good job. I did animation on the first and the second One Punch Cat. Yes. But not in the last one. Yeah, because he was too busy doing all the cool effects. Yeah. I'm planning to animate. Yes. He will be animating for this project, for sure. Yeah, luckily this project is not as effects heavy as Demon Slayer's. Demon Slayer was like super effects heavy, so when Kai was working on the effects, it ended up taking up like pretty much all of his time. Because for the effects, it's a very manual process. You have to place all the effects in there, and like for the fire sword and stuff like that, it might look like it's procedurally, like following the sword and stuff, but it's actually a very manual placement of how we did the fire. But it looked really good. It looked amazing, actually. Yeah. So
but it was not easy to do that. Like, I spent so much time just animating the little. Just the following the effect following the sword was super hard to do.
Yeah. And not to mention the demon blood. Like the Nezuko's exploding blood effect was. That was difficult. I feel like I tried to do a little bit of it, and I was like, I don't know where to even start. But you pulled it off really well, so that was amazing.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah. I mean, it took a long time though. Demon Slayer took 3 months. 3 months. Yeah. Do you guys animate the scenes before the anime or after? You mean like in terms of reference? I mean, we had the anime already. Like it was there for us to reference. Like, we referenced the anime, not the manga. If that's what you mean.
It depends. Sometimes we do reference the manga, like in One Punch Cat too.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. For One Punch Cat 2, I don't know if you guys read the One Punch Man manga, but there's a lot of stuff that the anime left out that was unfortunate because the manga is so well drawn. Certain panels would have been awesome to see animated, but they weren't able to do it, which is probably because of budget, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of there's one particularly really cool animation, or one really cool panel of like Garo lifting the tree in the manga that wasn't in the anime at all, and so I did my due diligence, and I made sure that looked animated at some point in my animation, even though it wasn't at the same time. I was able to get the same panel sort of animated in One Punch Cat 2, which is cool. Yeah.
Right.
It's done.
I'm done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Hey,
finally,
we did it. I mean, you did it. You did it. I watched. But yeah, that's good. That's great.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
But we have to just edit this part, and
I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But now we can go to which?
Deku.
Oh. Wait. I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, it is saved, but the image it's not.
Oh,
saved.
okay.
Now it's saved.
Whew.
Alright.
Now it's officially done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is crap. Oh no, never mind. How long do your models take?
It depends on the complexity of the model.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know. It's hard to say exactly because it really depends.
Yeah, like these models, I think we're on it. It's been like what?
Well, we've been working on the models for 6 weeks technically.
Yeah, something like this.
Yeah. So these have been quite a long trip. But there's also a lot of characters this time.
Yeah. Also, what was the question? Oh yeah, I asked because sometimes I can see the details in your animation or than in the anime, and the timing sometimes your animation gets out right after the anime.
Yes.
I think it's because I don't know if it's really true, but when you animate, you actually put part of yourself in it, so it's going to look like more original and different than in the anime.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, for Demon Slayer, Demon Slayer was actually one of the only times we've matched the anime so closely. Typically, I don't do that. I don't usually do that. The only reason why I matched the anime so closely for Demon Slayer was because Demon Slayer was just so good that I didn't want to change it because it was already really good. So I wanted to capture the moment and the emotion, but I wanted to reproduce it instead of trying to make it better because I didn't feel like I had room to change anything in what they were able to do in that emotional sequence. So I thought it was pretty good already, so I didn't change it. But most of the time I will try to change things up and sort of see like how would I do this, you know? And that's why it would feel different. Yeah.
Oh, see you, Scott.
Oh, Scott, yeah. Get some food, man. Get some food.
Hey, where do you guys come from? Where do you come from, Dan?
Where do I come from? I was born in the U.S., but I'm technically Chinese.
Well, I was born in France, and I'm French. There you go.
Hey! Yeah. Surprised he's not a bird. Oh, he is a bird. He is a bird. He is a bird. He's got a bird tail and bird wing hands. Slightly wingier hands. Yeah.
Oh, come on. No.
You good?
Yeah. I broke my trackpad.
Oh,
my trackball.
Oh no.
Because it's just next to my tablet, so I just clicked on everything.
Oh no.
But yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Nick.
Neku.
Do you speak Chinese?
Yeah, I do. I do speak Chinese.
What does he need?
He needs. So I do think we should get some cloth wrinkles on him.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the most important thing. Other than that, he just needs like 2 or 3 black lines. I think like for the texture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is?
Oh, you can press the period key, the focus key, while you're in the outliner, and it'll actually go to whatever you have selected in the outliner.
Oh.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah. Actually, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
Where is it?
It's sometimes it's a little off if you're not in full screen, so like it'll be a little bit above or below you, but.
Okay. Wait. Do it
Wait.
again.
Where?
There you go.
There we
Okay.
go. There we go. Yeah.
And now it's center.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes when the window's a little too small, it gets a little cut off, but.
Yeah. Okay. What's this? Huh.
You speak a very American English? Yeah, I mean, I was born and raised in America, so English is my first language. Yeah. Tweakaki? Oh, Tweesaki? Well, I think I'm gonna do cheap sake, which is actually very similar. Yeah. Am says, are you guys gonna animate Deku versus Overhaul, or is it too much work? I want to. We are planning on it.
Yeah.
I actually think it'll be easier than this one. Yeah.
You think?
I think so. Like once we get the model for the big man, like it'll be relatively easier. I don't know. I personally think I'm looking forward to it because it's a lot of big movements.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean now.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of like really cool big moves that still feel fast and like, you know, interesting.
Punchy. Yeah.
But like, but it's much different than like Mirio. Like you have to really be creative with the choreography to make it work. But for Deku, you just have to punch people really hard. That's it.
That's true.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Right. The ref, the concept art.
Ah, yes, yeah. Springtrap says, "Can you say some Chinese?" I mean, it depends on what you want me to say. I don't know. I mean, I could say some stuff, but I don't know what. I don't have like a thing, you know, a reason to speak it. But I do speak Chinese to my parents. You know, I speak Chinese to a lot of the older generation folks that I run into because, you know, it's just respectful to do so. Yeah. Like usually, like for like friends who are Chinese and they have like if they have Chinese parents, I'll do my best to speak in Chinese to them. It's just a habit of mine.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. Even if they speak English, I'll try to speak Chinese. Yeah, like my girlfriend's parents, because my girlfriend's Chinese as well. But like, I speak Chinese to her parents, but she doesn't even speak Chinese to her parents. So, I mean,
That's so funny.
yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. But she does speak Chinese as well. I mean, she's probably just as good as I am, if not better. I mean, I don't know. She did better than me in Chinese class. she got better grades. So I don't know.
You had Chinese class?
Yeah, we had Chinese class. I mean, yeah, because I've known my girlfriend since like elementary school. We had a lot of classes together throughout the years.
Oh.
Yeah, she was so we had a Chinese class in high school that I mean, it was kind of a joke because like, you know, we already both spoke Chinese fluently, but anyway, she still did better than me. So I was like okay. But she was a very studious student.
For me, I don't really speak the language of my family.
Oh, what is the language of your family?
My father speaks Lingala. That's a language from Congo.
Oh,
It's in
that's so
Africa.
cool. That's cool.
But he speaks it with his family.
Okay.
But I never got to learn it
Oh, okay.
because my mother is French
Ah.
and now he's French too, but he used to be a Congolese.
Yeah. That makes sense. Huh. So that's actually really cool. But so your mother only speaks French.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think she can understand a bit of Lingala, but she does not talk it.
Yeah. Makes sense. But yeah, that's actually really cool. It'd be a cool language to learn.
Yeah, I actually like it. It's actually pretty close to Japanese.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Maybe not pretty close, but sometimes there are similitudes that they see it and just, whoa, really? Oh.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
Like sometimes just words that are in English for no reason.
Oh yeah.
In the like when you say classy,
Ah.
you say classy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. It's just like katakana for Japanese.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh, right.
Ten says, say something people say in Chinese New Year. 恭喜发财. That's There was actually a joke about that. 恭喜发财 is a very standard like Chinese New Year saying. Like you wish everybody, you know, 恭喜发财 when you see someone during Chinese New Year. And there was a joke by Ronnie Chang, who's a comedian, a Chinese comedian. He was talking about how Chinese people are so crazy. They're so obsessed with money that on Chinese New Year, they say 恭喜发财, which has nothing to do with Chinese New Year. No, if you translate it, it doesn't say Happy New Year or Happy Chinese New Year. It doesn't say that. Yeah. It says, I hope you get rich. That's what 恭喜发财 means. It means I hope you get rich.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like,
I like it.
Yeah, literally everybody says to everybody 恭喜发财, and it's like, yeah, I mean you too, but like, you know. Yeah, okay.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Anyway. Can I join you? I'm a French, Spanish, Italian that lives in Switzerland. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's pretty unique, dude. That's pretty unique. Not gonna lie. Hey, Frida, how's it going? Welcome back.
Hey.
The true meaning is give me pocket money. Well, I mean, there is that too. I mean, it's the fact that like in Chinese New Year, you're technically asking, well, not asking, but you're technically receiving red envelopes, which all have money in it. So like, the tradition is to, you know, wish 恭喜发财, and then like, the tradition is that you receive a red envelope during Chinese New Year from your typically older generation. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it is part of the meaning behind saying it, but yeah. But like,
okay.
But it doesn't translate to that. No, I don't think.
Wait, what? What have I done?
What have you done? What's up?
Like, they used to have they used to be, they used to is, they used to. Anyway, there was a button right here to add a texture slot, but it's not there.
Oh.
There's no.
Late as usual. You still here? We need your help. Late as usual, please. Oh, I just realized I never announced this on Discord.
Oh no.
So 3.5 hours in, I forgot to announce it. I guess I'll announce it. Should I announce it? That's already 3.5 hours in. I might as well.
Oh, hey, late. Yeah, nothing happened actually. I just opened the thing, went to the texture paint, and it's just not here. Like, it's supposed to be here, right?
You said it's a add texture slot button that's missing?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's because the mode has to be on material. Right now it's on single image. It should be on material.
Oh. Really?
It's right there, right above where the button's supposed to be.
You mean right here?
No. Under texture slots. It says under texture slots. It says mode, right above the file path.
Wait.
Above, up. That one. Go to material.
Oh.
Did that work? Is that what you want? I don't know if that's what you want.
Oh.
Because at the bottom there's a plus sign, right? No, is that? Not?
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Wire. How do you even pronounce that?
Which one?
Wirefy? I think it's my brother. My brother is in the chat.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he just said Coucou la FMX. It means basically hey family, I guess.
Oh,
so
snap.
I think he is.
You just say hi.
That's great.
That's amazing.
Good. Now I'm shy.
Don't be shy. Is your brother fluent in English as well?
What?
Is he fluent in English as well?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. Sup, bro? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are here, I'm glad you're here.
There's my sister too.
Oh my god, your sister too! Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Kai's,
guys.
Kai's brother and sister. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream.
Amazing.
Yes, indeed, indeed. I'm way better English speaker than my bro. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, actually, that might be true.
Oh, really?
They
That's awesome.
actually went to other countries and
Oh, that's so cool.
spoke different. I mean, he spoke
pretty
English
cool.
because the other country don't speak French.
Yeah, yeah.
Not all other countries speak French. But
Yeah.
English, you can go everywhere with that.
That's very true. That's very true. That's pretty cool.
Hello, Kate.
Daito's here. Hey, Daito, what's up?
Yes, Paolo. Yosify is my brother.
Yeah, as we have found out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes.
Okay, I'm announcing the stream. Okay, I did it. We're good. We're good.
How many hours?
It's been 3.5 hours.
Oh dang.
Ramen just messaged us half an hour ago. He's like, "Wait, are you guys still streaming?" Yeah. Oops. Anyway, that just has
Hey,
not much. Fatting some stuff. Coating. Wait, fatting some stuff to the face. Oh, adding. Oh, okay. Okay. Adding some stuff to the face rigger add-on, wrapping lighting for episode 5 of Gohan vs. Nice. Very nice. Oh, you can turn on backface calling, by the way, for Neku if you want to not look at his terrible, ugly normals going all haywire.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's just in the viewport shading options in the top right of the viewport.
Oh, okay.
Your brother says, anyway, it's cool to finally see your work, guys. Hey, well, it's cool. It's cool. It's nice to meet you, by the way. Your brother is fantastically talented, so I'm lucky to have him.
He says "Saint-Jean la Fougère," and it's an idiom in French expression. It's basically
Idioms are hard to
it's
translate. But what is it?
It means it's awesome. It's very great.
Oh, nice. Okay, fair enough.
Saint-Jean la Fougère. T'es sérieux là?
Yes.
Anyway.
Am says, Dylan, can I give myself the Blunderheads role in Discord if I use Blunder a lot, but I'm not a master? Oh yeah, Am, for sure you can. Get it. The Blunderheads role is for anyone who has experience with Blunder. Like, it doesn't really matter how much experience. If you want to have that role, you basically are able to be pinged for questions. So like, there could be an absolute beginner who is asking all the Blunderheads, how do I, save a file? In which case you could answer that, So it doesn't really, you don't have to be a master at it, no, by all means.
Yeah.
Because people of all levels ask questions.
Okay, so it's this one. Oh, this one is going to be pretty easy, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the seams are going to be covered in black. So
Ah, nice.
So
Okay.
it's perfect. Yeah.
Excellent. Someone says, are you using a mouse or a tablet? He's using a tablet. I'm using a mouse, but he's using a tablet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so many French people.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The minions looking like the sick Christ.
He's like, he's what? Oh,
Looking like-
yeah. Yep. I realized why he looks so much like One Punch Man in solid view. It's because his body material is yellow. So his suit looks yellow, so he looks like Saitama.
Hey, Ramen. Ramen is here.
Hey, Robin! Hey, we finally got a moderator in the chat. Oh, well. Everybody's been good though, so it's nice. But what's up, Robin? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope work is going well for you. Akito, hey, welcome. Welcome to
Hey.
the stream.
Yeah. Okay, that's better.
Oh, hey, Ramen, by the way, did you know about this apply switch parent to keyframes button on Rigify? I'm sure you did, but I just want to know. Just want to make sure you knew. This is one sassy Mirio pose. I don't think that's what I want.
Okay.
He's just like, oh, I'm gonna punch you, okay? Don't move. He's like, or you could, you know, just punch him, Mirio, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something else, maybe a little bit more
yeah.
punched over.
What do we think about Radiance? Radiant?
Is
I
that
don't know what it is.
Is that a movie? It might be a movie or something.
Let me check.
Ramen, the apply switch parent to keyframes button. It's the one right here, next to the like the IK parent thing, you know? This one right there.
Oh. It's like an anime? Oh, yeah. It's a... What? It's a French manga. And it has an anime actually.
Oh wow. Oh, that's cool.
What?
That's pretty cool.
Well, I'm going to check it out because it looks amazing. First of all, okay, check this out.
Oh, what? I love the colors already.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a little pixelated for me, but the colors are standing out real nice. Like, honestly, like, not even a joke. Like, that's great color design.
I think I've seen this.
Oh wow.
I think it looks a bit like Mulata styles.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I don't know if you, yeah. I mean, this guy looks like Saitama.
Yeah, I'd be curious about it. So the anime's already out?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
42 episodes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, it's from Ankama.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll check it out. Oop.
Frida says, "Hey Dylan, I know it's been a while, but I wanted to say that I got accepted into a university to learn 3D animation. Congratulations!"
Oh, nice.
That is great news. And a lot of people there know your channel and stuff. What? Really? That's whoa, that's weird. But that's awesome. Well, tell them I say, well, thank you for liking my stuff. Yeah, that's really cool. Congratulations on making it in. That is really cool. That is so weird to me because like I just remember like when I was in school, nobody knew my stuff because you know I hadn't really made much at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like because I'm imagining like the animation friends that I have who are in school at the time that I was, and like it's just weird to me that they would know my stuff because I wasn't making anything. But yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, thanks for that, Frida, and I hope you're enjoying school.
Yeah, and good luck.
Yes. Good luck. If you need help, we do have a Discord. just a reminder. Lots of people actually in Discord are in school for animation as well and doing some cool stuff with it.
Oh.
Bro, you should make Sword Art Online animations, but besides the recommendations, you're really good at what you do. I'm a big fan of it. Keep going on the good animations. Thank you so much, call me Aiden. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sword Art Online would be pretty cool. I feel like I actually do really like the world of Sword Art. I think there's a lot of cool like effects and choreography there. There is good animation in Sword Art too. Like I've seen some pretty cool animation there. But yeah, I would love to do something in that world, but I haven't seen anything past the first season, so I would have to catch up if I wanted to make something about that, for sure. I will get to the point for when the interspecies reviewers animation. Oh, you want me to make an animation about interspecies reviewers? Oh yeah, I mean.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm good.
That's something that not even Funimation or Amazon wants to support. they both pulled interspecies from their list.
Really?
Funimation stopped doing the English dub. They just stopped it like halfway through. They're like, we're not doing this English dub anymore. Funimation stopped. I think they pulled the entire show off their website.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Amazon did as well. Yeah. Yeah. Don't I know what value I could bring to the team? I could read out the questions in chat so you guys can answer and work more easily simultaneously. I mean, yeah, that is something that we definitely could use. But I mean, it'd be really cool because like we could have like certain bots in the YouTube channel. I'm sure I can do that as well. But unfortunately, I have not set any of them up. But I should. I definitely should. But yeah, that'd be really cool. Reviewers is dead. Can't wait to see how people are gonna flip when redo of a healer comes out. Yeah, I heard about redo of a healer. Yeah. I can't remember where I heard. I think I probably heard it from the Discord actually, or the Discord. The Discord was talking about it, and I was like, "What the heck is this?" And then it's funny, Daito, because I actually I watched a video explaining it, and I actually forgot his name, but the guy mentioned you in his video because you guys were talking about it. So he was like, "I was talking to my friend Dai Tamadachi. I know you know who it is because you were talking to him, but I forget his name like right now. Was it? I can't remember his name immediately, but I'm sure you know. Anyway, I watched his video about it, and I was like, yeah, Joey the anime guy. Thank you. Yeah, he explained it quite well. That anime is gonna be a mess. I don't know. I don't even know what's gonna happen, but yeah. Are you gonna make the cool ass Deku 100% bright green stuff like the shit that gives me chills? Yes. The answer is yes. We are gonna be doing 100%. 100%. 100%. Leroy says, I just opened up Blender and it's time for practice. I will surpass you, Dylan. Mark thy words. I will mark those words. And you have 10 seconds. I'm just kidding. You're gonna do great. No, yeah. I mean, have fun with it. Have fun with it. Practice away.
Oh yeah, by the way, Dylan.
Yeah.
We are supposed to have a reunion, like a meeting.
Oh yes, we are
like
supposed.
right now.
Yes, we are supposed to have a meeting. Oh, right now. That's technically true.
Yeah. I mean, we can just reschedule.
We'll do
Yes,
it.
I'm going to go out like
How much time do you got?
like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair. We should probably do it now. All right. Well, that's fair. That's fair enough. I think we can probably stop pretty soon. Yeah.
It's already been like
It's been
almost 4 hours. So.
Almost 4 hours. Yeah, 3 hours and 46 seconds. We're pretty good. But yeah. Otaku says, love your work, keep up the amazing work. Thank you very much. Thank you. But we are going to be ending the stream, so I will see you guys. Are you free tomorrow to stream, Kai?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do a Twitch stream tomorrow. So if you guys want to see us stream more, I recommend you guys follow us on twitch.tv/dillongoo. Twitch.tv/dillongoo is where we will be streaming more often. We only stream on YouTube like maybe once a week. So yeah, if you guys do follow us on Twitch, you'll see us tomorrow. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, I recommend doing so because we'll be active there, and also, you know, there's tons of other people there who are also talented and awesome to hang out with. So yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thank you. Kai, you want to say bye too?
Yes. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put the end screen on, so hold tight and just watch Mercy drink coffee for like, I don't know, five seconds. Okay. All right. Thanks for following R and Cheeses. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.